Welcome to Roar the Lions UK live reaction show. My name's Matthew Turner with Ashley Soden doing the play-by-play for Rams at Lions. How you doing, man? Week 1.
Excited. It's finally here. I've been going for 8 months now without my fix of American football properly. It's time to get that heroin back into my veins.
We are officially Terrion Arnold days away. Alert, alert. We are here, everybody. It's going to be a cracking game. And Ash, you weren't on the preview show, so just maybe some thoughts from you about what's going to be coming up. We'll get into the inactives in just a moment, but what you're looking for from today's game from the Lions.
Well, obviously, it's kind of spoiling a bit what I was going to say with the inactives, but with both their starting tackles out, hopefully a lot of sacks. So I think it's 6 QBs this week have already been sacked 4 more times. Let's make that 7, please, Hutch. Please. On the back end, obviously, for both teams, it's going to be an interesting battle. Obviously, us with our new secondary players who haven't really played much together. And then, obviously, them trying to contain all our weapons, though we don't have an ex-receiver, as I keep saying. But yeah, the one thing I'm looking for, at least from our passing attack, is to exploit their sort of weak secondary with Trey White being out, like injured. Obviously, their other starter going to IR. They're starting Kobe Durant, and then it's a load of UDFAs if something happens. So exploit their weakness there, especially since there's people who read my preview article know they play a lot of cover 3, and our offense is designed to go against that. So hopefully good passing attack, and then let's hope Gibby and Monty get some touchdowns because we've both got bets involved in that, I think. So let's get some money involved.
Fingers crossed. Here are your inactives for today's game. For the Detroit Lions, the inactives are from the offense, the tackle Giovanni Manu, this year's rookie tackle, and Colby Sawsdall, last year's rookie tackle, is also not active for this game. A slight surprise there, I think. On the defense, DJ Reader, that was revealed before the game. He's not ready to go quite yet. Edge, outside linebacker James Houston, inside linebacker, a new signing and old friend Trevor Nowaski. And then at the safety position, both Ifeatu Melifonwu and Lawrence Strickland are not ready to go. Just stopping there, Ash. I think the news really here is Sawsdall and maybe Houston. It depends what you think about that, but some thoughts.
Yeah, Sawsdall. That was a big shock when I saw that in the inactives because he's slated to be our swing tackle and like first man up. So as much as we love Dan Skipper, he has a role in this offense as a 6th offensive lineman. But trusting him to do much more than that is a bit iffy. So it's a bit worrying. Sawsdall's out. Hopefully he is not injured. It's just, I don't know, something that's made him be ruled out. And then, Houston, I know I'm not the biggest fan of him on the panel. I know I want him to do more to earn that Sam linebacker spot. But when we're going against 2 backup tackles, having his potential bend and speed off the edge would have been very useful. But obviously, the team has a certain game plan here. I know we discussed it on Discord a bit in the Lions chat. Seems we're going sort of heavy on the D line, stop the run, force them to try and beat us deep, which could work, but at the same time, might not. And then obviously, having 2 of our safeties out doesn't help matters. It means probably going to be seeing a lot of branch, Brandon Joseph and Kirby Joseph just rotating on the back end. Doesn't mean much of Branch in the slot then, which probably pushes Amik Robinson to a bigger role for us on the back end.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I'm shocked Sawsdall's not going because he took most of the backup reps all the way through camp. He took all the backup reps when it came to preseason. It very much seemed like he was being groomed for that. He got picked on a couple of times and then got highlighted by Dan as someone who'd actually really shown out and improved through the process. So it's a big surprise for me. I think he's a victim of just us having holes elsewhere and needing to fill them. And really, you can only, I think, carry one of Dan, Skipper, and Colby on the active roster, right? On the active 48 right now, which is a shame, but there we go. Turning our attention to the LA Rams, they are going without tackle Rob Haverstein, their starting right tackle, running back Cody Schrader, outside linebacker Brennan Jackson, inside linebacker Elias Neal, and defensive lineman Dejuan Johnson. Any surprises in there for you? The big news is, of course, Rob Haverstein, that was kind of confirmed earlier today, but now reconfirmed here.
Not so much surprises. I'm kind of glad that Jackson is inactive because he was sort of one of my day 3 sleepers at Edge. I really liked him coming out of Wazoo. So kind of glad to not have to see another one of my draft crushes play against us. I know, obviously, I think Ant loved Cody Schrader in this draft process, the running back from Mizzou. Damn good running back. Obviously, they got him on cut downs, really invested in that running back room. So not having to go up against him makes it a bit easier for us. But yeah, everyone else is kind of by the by, kind of expected. They're pretty much full contingents, other than obviously Levick Jackson with his suspension, and then some of their key starters on IR. Everything else by the by, and we'll see how it goes for them.
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup in so many ways. I mean, they are very explosive offensively, obviously, but missing both of their tackles, it's going to be interesting to see if they can hold up. And as Ant was saying in the preview show, we've been in this situation before against Seattle last year, and they tore us to pieces offensively. So can the Lions actually get pressure and stop Matthew Stafford is the big key, because in all other phases of the game, it really looks like the Lions have a key personnel, but also strategic advantages, say going up against cover 3, but also just going up against a weak linebacker core, and that's where Goff just eats. Goff loves to throw over the middle. We've got some really good receivers over the middle in terms of Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta, and J-Mo can now eat in that sort of realm, I think. Khalif can obviously do that too, as well as people coming out of the backfield, and Brock Wright, that's where he's done some good stuff when he's received the ball as well. So the Lions shouldn't really struggle there. I mean, I'll just say this, and money isn't everything, but the starters for the LA Rams at linebacker, inside linebacker, have wanted to make the veteran minimum both. Like $1.1, $1.2 million. That's what they think of the linebacker position. They don't prioritize it. And when it comes to a game like this, against a quarterback like this, they're going to be vulnerable.
They are, 100% are. And it's kind of made a bit funnier by the play. I know people in our Discord may have seen it around the NFL chat, but Ernest Jones just absolutely bulldozing the Bears center earlier today. Kind of funny juxtaposition that they traded away one of their best players, and now they're going against two people flamed out for other teams and two UDFAs at linebacker. Not only against us, but in a division where you're going up against the 49ers, who feast over the middle. Kyler Murray, who you're going to have to try and contain. I know he didn't have the best game today, but you're going to have to go up against him. And obviously Geno, who, despite being like 45 years old, can still run for 30-yard rushing touchdowns. So as much as we love the Rams, in inverted commas, obviously not today, them sort of deprioritizing linebacker this heavily, not good news for them at all.
Hey to everyone in the chat, please do get your comments in, come and say hi. We'd love to give you a shout out. Good Airplane Sounds says that they are predicting a Hutch sack on the opening play and the roof literally flies off the building. I mean, we've got to win the kickoff and defer for that too, and I've not heard anything about the kickoff as yet. Ash?
I haven't heard anything, and if anything, I think if we win the toss,
we'll
I want the ball first.
Take the ball. Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to show off one of my fancy new graphics now. We've talked about the inactives, and so it's time to look at the starting lineups for both teams. So we're going to start with... I've named them really annoying things, so I'm not actually sure what we're going to get. So this is going to be the Lions offense, I hope. Hang on. Still got the scoreboard up. That's no good. There we go. Right. Here's the starting... No, that's the wrong thing. Damn it.
Insert technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think what I've done is I haven't actually put the button on for the bloody thing. So, give me a second, because I think they will just be here. So, oh, it says it's on. Well, that's frustrating. Let's try that again. No. Oh, the starting lineup one is not working. Right, we're going to live without that one, and we're just going to have a look at the formation. So, the Lions are going to line up like this on offense, with Jared Goff starting at quarterback. Starting running back is likely to be David Montgomery, with, of course, Jahmyr Gibbs coming off the bench. In 11 personnel, you can have 3 wide receivers. They are Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and likely to be Khalif Raymond, although Tom Kennedy has been elevated, so let's see what happens there. Tight end Sam Laporta with Brock Wright behind him, and then the starting 5 on the offensive line: Taylor Decker, Graham Glasgow, Frank Ragnow, Kevin Zeitler, and Penei Sewell. Lions on defense look something like this in their nickel package, with Aiden Hutchinson, Kyle Pico, Aleem McNeil, and Marcus Davenport, the 4 down linemen. The linebackers, Jack Campbell and Alex Anzalone. Your nickel back will be Amik Robertson. Outside corners will be Carlton Davis and Terrion Arnold, with safeties Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph. In their base package, you will expect Robertson to drop out in favour of Derek Barnes. Looking at the LA Rams, they are going to look like this on offense, with Matthew Stafford at quarterback, Kyron Williams a starting running back, but of course a heck of a good running back behind him from Michigan in this draft cycle. In 11 personnel, the 3 wide receivers will be Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and DeMarcus Robinson. Tight end will be Colby Parkinson. Of course, they do have their starting tight end on the IR at the moment. The starting 5 offensive linemen: Joe Noteboom, Steve Avila, Jonah Jackson starts at centre, Kevin Dotson at right guard, not Rob Haverstein anymore. In fact, we have now
It's Warren McClendon Jr.
Thank you very much. Hadn't had time to change that since it was announced. And then on defense, they have a 3-4 base, and so they're going to have as a down lineman Braden Fisk, Bobby Brown III, and Kobe Turner. Your outside linebackers will be Byron Young and Jared Verse. Inside linebackers Troy Reeder and Christian Roseboom, I think, but there is a 3rd linebacker in that mix who might be there instead. Your outside corners with Kobe Durant and Tre'Davious White. And then the safeties, Cameron Curl and John Johnson. So there are some fancy graphics for you, but the starting lineup ones I might work on.
And then
in the background while you talk, I'm going to try and fix that.
Yeah, so obviously that's their sort of base package, but I believe the Rams, if we go off last year's data, will be base 3-3-5, kind of like we were first year of this regime. So probably it will be Roseboom dropping out, and then they'll bring on Quentin Lake, who's a sort of slot safety hybrid, like every other slot it seems these days. I think Brian Branch does for us, and they'll sort of play that sort of weird 3-3-5 where Verse and Young will play almost as wide 9 defensive ends, and then Roseboom will patrol the middle with Lake playing sort of either a box safety or nickel, depending on the look we come out in. But that's something we can exploit. So, as I said on my in the preview article, even with the fancy graphics I stole from a website, we can sort of prey on Lake, especially if they're going to cover 3. Just do dagger concepts where you just have Laporta go at him, and if Lake follows him, then whoever's playing on the outside receiver with him will probably be open on an in. If Lake sort of stays in the box, then we'll probably have Laporta open deep. So it'd be fun. Obviously, people know I love 2 of those starters. Well, 3 of them, in fact, with the former Knoll boys, Verse and Fisk, their first 2 picks this year. Love them to pieces. Hope they have bad games today. And then obviously last year, one of my draft cushes and someone who turned out to lead their team in sacks, tied with Aaron Donald, Kobe Turner. Really good young defense. Cameron Cole is a great free agent pickup for them. Sort of be playing that sort of box safety role in this, and then in sort of cover 3. But you could also do some split safety looks if to play more cover 2, cover 4. John Johnson, 3rd, obviously been there before, went to the Browns, come back. Is he going to be the same guy they had a couple of years ago? Who knows? And Trey White, if he can stay healthy for more than 3 games a season, is a really damn good corner. But can he, when they already have some issues at corner, obviously with having 2 of their stars, Darius Williams, who links with in free agency, and then Darian Kendrick, both on IR. If he goes down, they're pretty finished. Josh Wallace, who people might remember last year from Michigan, or Charles Woods, ex-people up off the bench, both of whom are UDFAs this year. So they're really in the dumps. I think first year with us when we had to play Jerry for a couple of games as a starter because we were that injured. That's how paper thin they are at the secondary right now.
Right, let's have a look and see whether this works. Line starters coming up with some fancy graphics right now. Here we go. Jared Goff as the quarterback. There's your starting skill position players. Montgomery, St. Brown, Williams, Raymond, and Laporta. And the offensive line, Decker, Glasgow, Ragnar, Zeitler, and Sewell. And then your starters on defense. Hutch, McNeil, Pico, and Davenport as the down linemen. Your linebackers, Jack Campbell and Alex Anzalone. And your DBs, Davis, Robertson, Branch, Joseph, and Arnold. It works! It works! Forgot about that. We have 4 minutes to go until the kickoff here, and it looks absolutely beautiful in Ford Field right now. Our very own Ryan Farden is down there on the sideline. We saw him talking to some of the NBC guys in our little private chat before the game. Looked like he was having a whale of a time. Guys, what's his score predictions now coming into the game as we get Shanked 7L and saying, "Hey, evening, here's to a great season," and to you, sir, or madam, not sure, sorry, Shanked. And Mike the Marine saying, "Howdy, ROTL UK, GB Brothers, and Lions Faithful." Yes, sir. Marcus says, "Carrie Underwood has sung, we're ready to go." And Ken Button says, "What up, Doe? What up, Doe? To you." We are about 3 minutes away. Ash, I know that I'm sure everyone's read your score prediction already on the preview article, but what is it? Just for everyone else.
I believe, I can't remember because I wrote it like 3 days ago. I believe I predicted Lions 31, Rams 24.
31-24, we'll see what comes true there. I can't for the life of me remember what I said, so I'll just go with, I think it might have been something like 27-21, 28-21.
Yeah.
I think that's what I said. All right, got my scoreboard back up, so there we go. I thought I did the Rams starters as well, but I don't think I have. I'm not going to worry about it particularly much, but...
Yeah, interesting note with the actual introductions of the starters in the field. Levi was included along the starters. Maybe we're going to be seeing some odd man fronts, the 5-man fronts that we know and love.
Or maybe we're going to see Onzarike starting instead of Pico and just have Onzarike and McNeil.
Yeah, true.
He's put on enough weight that it can make sense.
Yeah, move lean. Well, yeah, we can.
Well, I think Levi's big enough that he can be a pseudo nose. It's 315, 320.
Yeah, that's how Washington used him. But I think it's a bit of a misuse of his skills. If I'm going to move anyone to the one tech, it'll probably be a lean for me, and then have Levi play the free tech.
Good Airplane Sound says 34-14. I can see it. I can see it. I put money, actually, even though my prediction didn't say it, I put money on the Lions winning by 13 or more. So let's see what happens. TJ's in the chat saying, "It's good to see you guys again. It's been too long." TJ, it has been. But we are live once a week all the way through the off-season, so it's been a shame we haven't seen you recently. But don't worry, I'm glad you're here. Bobo Land's in the chat from Melbourne, Florida. Great to have you here as well, my guy. And Ken Button says, "It's time for Buddy Ball. Pick a Stafford first drive and take it back for 6. Arnold or Davis or Branch or Kirby. Levi put hands on Stafford to cause it. Let's go." I'm here for that.
Same. I've replied to Adam's tweet earlier about like first touchdown of the season. I've replied with just the Brian Branch gif of him scoring last year. So run it back. Run it back.
I'm absolutely here for it. I am just waiting though for DAZN to minimize the screen so it can show the stats, which is so frustrating. I don't know why it does it. We're going to need to marry up streams shortly. I don't know. I don't. We'll just have to wait until it starts, I think, to say where we are. But hey, Bobo. If you guys have any comments as we go through, we'd love to hear from you, and we will give it a shout out and discuss it if it becomes an opportune moment. So please do get involved, you guys. All right, we are just about ready for the kick here, everybody.
It's time for the Kelvin introduction.
Here we go.
gonna turn on my sound for that.
I have. So yeah, that has started for me. I don't know if
Same.
we must be fairly close together.
He's walking down the tunnel for me right now. Now I'm seeing Goff.
Now Goff.
Yeah, leaders. Yeah.
I think you might be a second ahead of me. Possibly, but that's fine. Ken said, I went to the Colts game today and dang, they were so close I lost my voice. That was a cracking game. That was potentially one of the best games of the weekend so far, I think. Colts actually didn't look bad. A-Rich had his odd bad throws. I think he was at about 50%, but the 2 touchdowns he threw were absolutely unreal. Showing everything I wanted him to show off.
Lions win the toss and defer.
Ooh, spicy. Spicy. Okay, right, so that means possession goes to team number 1. Okay. I really should have buttons on my scoreboard to like do things for me, start clock, stop clock, and stuff like that, and then I wouldn't have to do it manually. But anyway, what a shot that is, where you got Tiger Stadium just in front as well, which of course we've been to. We've been to both.
We have. Well done to the Tigers for winning today as well. 9-1 to sweep the, win the series over the Athletics 2-1.
Maintain a 9.5% chance of the postseason. So, Adostil's in the chat as well. Adostil says that is pretty standard but different than we were doing last year. Very different. We were always trying to take the ball. And Good Airplane Sound says the Bengals looked miserable. Hell yeah, they did. It was a dire performance against a team which should be in contention for the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. Though we can pretty much write in Travis Hunter to the Panthers, I think.
Panthers did look bad, although I do think people are saying the Saints are bad when they're just not. They're just... That team is consistently good, not great. And when you're good, not great, you're a bad team, but not because you're a bad team. You're a bad team and a bad organisation for allowing the mediocrity to continue.
It's 2015-16 us.
Yeah, exactly so. All right, so we're going to have the Rams on offense first. And that's weird, Ash. I don't know what to do with that.
Nor do I. I really don't, because it's... Oh, here we go.
Jake Bates is lining up to make the kickoff. I was wondering if we were going to make anyone else do it in the end, but it is Jake Bates.
Yeah.
I do expect us to put this in the end zone.
Probably, yeah.
Even though that's not what we've been trying in pre-season, it hasn't gone that well.
Oh, poor Bates, man. Did you just see the picture they had for him?
No.
Dude looked like he's just been given the hair dry treatment by Sir Alex Ferguson.
Okay, here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And it goes deep, and it's in the end zone for a touchback. How are we aligned?
Yeah, so I've got the offense running onto the field now. Stafford's doing a weird skip. He's got a glove on his left hand. Interesting.
Yeah. Stafford being booed as he comes onto the field for 1st and 10.
That's a nice shirt.
Adostil says, big D day today for us. I feel it. 3 and out, that's what we do. Come on, people, let's go. I am going to try and tone down my enthusiasm because it is 1:30 in the morning here and my neighbours will complain. So, here we go. Right. Rams
that's
come
a
out in the
5-man
pistol.
Front. 5-man front base.
Snaps away. Stafford looks left, now goes to the right and checks it down. Great hit by Alex Anzalone for a tackle for a loss. First play of the game. Oh, baby, what a hit.
So, yeah, it's 3-4 base we're lined up in.
Yeah. What a hit. That was perfectly read by Alex Anzalone. Hits him in the backfield. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. 2nd and 11. Stafford with a 2-step drop looks left and now does throw deep. And it was against Terry and Arnold. Good coverage there. And it's going to be 3rd and 11. He was under pressure there, had to do it off his back foot, Ash.
Yeah, it's working. I know obviously we're a bit confused by Levi being now to start, but this sort of being in our 5-man front on the front is working a lot. We're getting pressure.
3rd and 11. Can they get off the field at the first time of asking? Stafford surveys, now asks for the ball. And they're asking for a false start, but they don't get it. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. They get it away just. It's a wide receiver screen to Kupp, and Anzalone's there again!
Anzalone again! Always starts well.
Anzalone. Oh, yeah.
Love it. He's continuing from last season, where he was just a tone set in the first quarter, gets everyone steady, and then he can...
He read it. He read it straight off the bat. What a start. I'm going to say it's a 5-yard loss, but I don't know what it was. No, it's 2-yard loss.
2 yards, yeah.
4th and 13. And the punt formation's on the field. Lions are trying to cheat upfield. They're going for the rush here against the punter. Oh, they almost got there too. Raymond gets away from the tackler and the second tackler. And now does go down, return to the 34-yard line. It will be the Lions' ball at that spot. What a defensive series, Ash, to start.
That was great. Anzalone doing what he does, the 5-man front really working, and then sniffing out 2 screens, basically. What we want, aggression.
What a start, everybody.
Also, these new jerseys just look so good on the TV screen.
All right, here comes Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. Under center, one man in the backfield, Laporta in motion, hands it off to David Montgomery. 2-yard gain to start. Little cut to start with, didn't get the room that they really were looking for. Laporta in motion, tipped the hand to go left, kind of went up the gut.
Yeah.
And now Goff in shotgun. And Goff now takes a snap, looks left, now over the middle to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Oh, he tried to cheat around the outside.
Tackle by Roseboom.
Great tackle. Looked like you're going to break that for a first down, but not quite. Now going to be 3rd down and 4, I think. Detroit looking to get the first down of the game here. I think Amon-Ra maybe should have just turned that upfield. 3rd down and 4 at the 42. Jamo in motion left to right. And Goff killing the play. Montgomery now coming up to the line. Empty. Looks like rush is coming, but it's not. They bail out of it. Goff gonna go down.
No.
Good pressure inside. Goes down after a loss of 7. First sack of the game for Byron Young. No one came immediately free, and although it was a 4-man rush,
Stunt. Yeah.
Kevin Zeitler couldn't get there.
Yeah, him and Swords got Poole both tried in by Turner.
Here comes Jack Fox for the punt. Good pursuit here, and lovely. There's a flag on the play. And that has gone into the end zone, unfortunately. Flag on LA. Holding on the return team. Half-distance goal penalty from the touchback means that they'll take the ball from the 10-yard line. Not the best start by Lions on offense, and Adostil said it's still going to get credited for giving up that sack. Actually, I don't think so. Looked like it came through the right guard hole rather than the right tackle hole.
Yeah, So yeah, it was a stunt where Turner bent outside, dragged Ansell with him, and Young just went over his inside shoulder right through the B gap to Goff, unfortunately. So yeah, probably go on Zeitler because should have it's a stunt. He needs a vet, pick up those stunts, recognize it, disengage, engage with a new one, but it is what it is. Both defenses looking good so far.
Not what you expected from the Rams, perhaps, I would say, in terms of defense looking good so far. You expect, their offense to be good and their defense to not be so great, especially with Donald not being there anymore.
Yeah, true. But they've kind of gone for the quantity over quality replacement system, obviously drafting Fisk and Verse, drafting a couple of other guys on day 3. They're trying to replace his production as much as they can, and it's kind of worked. Like, I know obviously Roseboom had to play in the second down, but then he also picked up the flag on the return. So, but yeah, that defensive line, just really good stunt from them. Not a lot we could do other than pick it up.
Yeah, good design, but I'm sure the guys will get that sorted, and hopefully it won't be a problem on the next series. Defense has just got to continue standing up. I mean, that's the key, isn't it?
Yeah, like we shouldn't be scared of them at this point. Like, we know we can stop the run. It's forcing them to pass, get the ball out quickly because obviously they're scared of the pressure. And the linebackers are just sniffing it out right now. Well, Anzalone's just sniffing it out right now. So carry on doing that until they pivot, and then we pivot to match them.
Yeah, that's going to be key. Great start by Alex Anzalone, and hopefully we'll see that continue.
Yeah.
Here, as we see a little bit of the NFL draft, where of course we were in attendance, basically right at the front of that, not for day one, but it was a very cool experience.
Yeah. It really was, until those bloody LA Chargers fans.
You'll never give that up, will you?
I will never. I'm so salty about it.
Get over it.
Never. It's like I will never get over the fact I need to see an Aleem McNeil for a touchdown.
Oh! What a catch by Kupp. I don't know how Stafford caught the snap. He took it off his toes.
Yeah. This is why you don't stick someone at centre that's never done it before.
Yeah, Jackson.
No, Vila's back at centre.
Oh. Alex Anzalone came on the blitz. Missed tackle there from Brian Branch, and that's going to be the first down of the game for Cooper Kupp. Leave Avila back at centre. That's an odd little flex that they've done there.
Is it? I'm trying. I think it is Avila, but I'm trying to. Can they give me a problem?
Can't get a good.
No, that's Jonah. That's Jonah. No, that is Jonah.
Stafford playing almost exclusively in the pistol here for the Rams, and looks right, and a quick throw and good tackle by Carlton Davis, but it's going to be a 9-yard gain, I think, and 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, it's Jonah. God damn it. The annoying thing is, because Jonah's 72, Avila's 73.
They've given them the first down there. 10-yard gain. Back-to-back first downs for the Rams. Now at their own 36. Empty formation. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. And a quick throw over the middle. And a good catch by Cooper Kupp, who manages to kind of crawl forward for another couple. Pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. How did Stafford hang on to that snap? My word. Right, from the 44-yard line now from the pistol. Takes a snap and hands this one off. Up the middle, good blocking and great wrap-up by Carlton Davis. That could have been a big gain for Kyren Williams as it is. It is a first down, but it could have been so much worse, Ash.
Really could have been, yeah. Don't like how the Kupp is looking good so far. Don't like it.
We knew he would be, though.
Yeah.
Give him a whole off-season to rehab his injury. He's going to look good. Not surprising to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1st and 10 now around midfield for Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Surveys. 2-step drop and throws to the right. Quick throw to Puka Nakua, who beats Carlton Davis this time, and it's another first down. They are progressing down the field in small chunks here.
Yeah.
Considering Davis is almost impressive. Oh, we tried to cheat him, and then Branch had to come down and miss the tackle. A second missed tackle for Brian Branch today.
God knows.
All right. They might have to take a time out here because they are short on time. 10 seconds to go. Oh, maybe they've got enough time. 1st and 10 from the Lions 38. Stafford and pistol, gets Kupp on the move and then comes back. He's looking at Kupp and now throws to Kupp. And good tackle by Terry and Arnold. It's a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6.
It seems that they've pivoted to sort of hitting the flats quick.
Yeah, they have. Using Lions' aggressiveness against them on defense. And the Lions are coming with a blitz here. Under pressure. Not a great throw by Matthew Stafford, and it's going to be 3rd and 6. Oh, good rush by the Lions to force a throw.
Yeah.
And well done by the Lions rushers for not committing a roughing call there, because that would have been too easy. 3rd and 6. Lions with a chance to get away with a field goal here from the 34-yard line. Stafford in shotgun this time. Looks to the right, throws in the flat. 1st down Rams. And Colby Parkinson with a 1st down at the Lions' 19-yard line. Oh, what a spin move by Hutch, but he's just half a second too late. The thing, if the Lions try and cheat up fields with the flat routes, then they're going to give up deep eventually or down the middle.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
You got to pick your poison, really, with this. 1st down and 10. Just over half the 1st quarter gone already. In the red zone. In pistol. And fake handoff. And... Oh! Not Colby Parkinson. It was the backup tight end, Allen.
Davis Allen. One of my former draft crushes out of Clemson.
So that was popped up in the air. And if that... It was close to being popped up in field, and then it could have been up for grabs for an INT. Not too lucky, unfortunately, the Lions there, but 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, so now we'll face Stafford rather than Will Levis.
Chance for the Lions here to have a go at 2nd and 10, I think. In pistol again, and all the receivers to the left now. Stafford takes a snap and looks left, and he's going to go down!
Levi on the weekend.
Come on, Levi. Yep. And 92 got there as well. 92, of course, as I well know.
Davenport.
Is Marcus Davenport. Love it. I think that'd be a half sack each.
God, let's wait for Ant's reaction.
Let's see who got there first. I think Davenport got there first. Maybe he didn't actually touch him, though. 3rd and 18 here. From the Lions 27. Can the Lions get off the field? Stafford.
Bringing 4.
And there's a flag. A late flag for a false start.
That is on McClendon.
That's forward field for you, baby.
Especially if you're 3rd rounder?
5th.
Getting chucked in? 5th rounder, yeah. 5th rounder last year. Damn.
Yeah, way too early. But they don't often call that because it's a bit bang.
I think after Thursday night's debacle.
3rd and 23, and if the Lions get another sack, it's going to make this field goal interesting. Do the Lions tee off here, or do they play prevent to just make sure they get off the field?
Nick, halfway between, I'll say like Tampa 2, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, we are not playing sticks at all. Handoff by the Rams to avoid anything too big. Reasonable game for the Rams, but we are at 4th down.
Yeah. And on comes the tree kicker.
My favourite kicker in the draft from Stanford.
Yeah.
4th and 13, and a chance for the first points of the game. From 41 yards, Joshua Carty. Snap is all right. Hold is good. Ball is through. 3 points for the Rams. And there we go. Ash, they progressed down the field pretty handily, but in the end, the Lions got off the field.
Yeah. Obviously, force-fed Cooper Kupp. Already 5 receptions into the game, but he's only averaging 5.2 on them, so maybe we can allow it. But yeah, it's just, we got them the first time. This series, they just started hitting the flats and that quickly when they could. Then obviously we had the Carlton Davis play where he just tried to cheat. We had to make it up on the fly and they got a big play. But other than that, yeah, we kind of, when it came to it, they got into the soft red zone, bit down, got a sack. It's only 3 points when it could have been 7. Now our offense has got to come out and put up 7 themselves. Well, put up 7, so then we've got the lead.
Rams defense look like they've got something sorted on us, though. We've struggled to run the ball. We've struggled to pass the ball early. Goff not really seeing things too quickly, so let's see what happens in this second series. Great for Levi to get first sack for the Lions for the season. It's great. El Juddman's in the chat saying, evening, guys, or is it good morning? It's very much good morning. It's 18 minutes to 2 here, 1:42 a.m., so appreciate you all being here, especially if you're UK-based. I know a few of you are. If you've never watched our show before, thank you very much. I know there's 30 of you live on YouTube, another 6 on Twitch, so much appreciate you spending this time with us, especially when there are more established and bigger streamers doing this at the same time as us. So thank you for doing that. Appreciate you. And then second of all, if it is your first time with us, we do 3 shows a week, preview and review shows, and then of course this one where we're live during the games. We're a crew of 7 at the moment. Us 2, we do the live show here, and then the preview and review shows with the wider crew. We've got Ant, who runs our social media channels, and he's very, very funny on Twitter. You can probably see him now waxing lyrical about the Lions defense, I'm sure. And we're just a happy, fun community of Lions fans, all from the UK. And we mostly live actually on a community on Discord. If you haven't tried Discord before, there's nothing fancy about it. It's just a little chat app. Looks quite nice. Quite easy for us to build a community there. Give it a try. Links in the live chat right now if you haven't already. GA2 Skips in the building says, hey everyone. Hello to you, sir. All right. We are about to have the kickoff now. And the second chance for the Lions to return the ball. Ethan Evans with the kicker. And into the end zone. And the Lions come out to the 30. Ash, I think it's fairly clear to me, at least at this point in time, that the dynamic kickoff has proven to not be successful because the teams are just thinking that coming out to the 30 is not as bad as actually giving the teams a chance to return the ball. And in fact, I think you've seen when the teams have returned the ball this weekend, they've been getting out beyond the 30 with regularity.
Yeah, well, including a house call.
Yeah.
It's great to see. But yeah, so plus obviously Bates has got big leg. For us, if Fox ever does it, big leg. Dave's in a punter, big leg. It just seems, choose to take the extra 5 yards of field position to the other team rather than risk a touchdown.
Lions ran a bit of power there and get 3 yards for 2nd and 7. And then Montgomery and Hesse check out of the game there. I really need to learn what my formations are and runs are. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm going to get to that in just a second. There's the Lions with a little toss play to Gibbs, a little bit of room, and a gain of 5 on second and 6 for third down and 1. Von Roker is gifting a tier 1 sub in the Lions, Royal Lions UK community on Twitch. It's their first gifted sub, and that goes to Red Rose SE Line. Red Rose Line. That's the one. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciate you. That's fantastic for us. And Gibbs now checks out of the game. Again, 3rd and 1. Montgomery comes in for possibly a heavy set here. Rams are pinched.
Yeah, that's a heavy set.
Oh, hit in the backfield, but Montgomery gets there. He was hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage, needing 1, and manages to get 3 out of that. And that is why Montgomery is so valuable.
Well, you knew it was a heavy set because a certain someone who's now on the TV screen checked in.
Dan Skipper was in the game there, of course.
Yeah, the GOAT.
First down and 10 then for the Lions. Their first down of the game there. My timer is too far along, which is a bit annoying. Our 41-yard line, Goff, man in motion, fake handoff, play action, looking deep, checks it down to David Montgomery backwards, and then gets himself... Oh, there's a flag down. There's a gain of 5, but there is a flag. Nope. You had one of the referees not turn his mic off say, I've got a flag. I've got a flag. Have you? Good boy. Well done. Hands to the face on the defense gives the Lions a first down. We have been so burned by that penalty in the past, Ash.
Yeah, I almost had a bit of a flashback there. Oh, especially in full field. Oh
my God, that's rough. That was on Brock Wright by number 0 over the Rams.
Byron Young.
Reliably informed is Byron Young. Sorry, that was just when I say reliably informed, I'm just checking the numeric roster.
You're not. Lads.
Yeah.
Lads.
Al Gentleman said that was close. Great power in those legs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Damo's so good at that. What?
I don't like that.
Davmo? Demo?
Okay, that's better.
Davmo.
Devo, mate.
Devo. Oh dear. Right. On the Rams side of the field, 1st and 10, Goff hands it off in shotgun. Montgomery with a bit of room, slips. Manages to just about keep his footing. That's a gain of 7.5. It's going to be 2nd and a long 2 or a short 3. That was a really nice play, actually, handing that off on an outside handoff from shotgun to David Montgomery. Really good. Big Aries said, is that the first time the Lions got that call? I've never been happy to hear it. We actually got it a fair few times last year. We just kept referencing the pain there, but never mind. All right.
Sione Vake with a split backfield.
Oh, wow. Second down and 2. Goff and hands it off to David Montgomery. Little bit of room there. Gets through for a first down. Big hit by Jared Verse. But it is a first down after a gain of 5.
Ben Johnson, you naughty nosy. You're teasing me.
Ken Button says, Monty is a man among boys. Shank7L says, nice block by JMO there. Ash.
And Varky. Varky coming in at fullback.
Love to see
basically.
it. Basically.
We're going to use that.
Yeah, right.
No ROTL fans listen, but that's going to be used later for a wheel route to Varky call it.
Of course. And a delay handoff now to David Montgomery through the middle. Plenty of room. Gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. Lions are rolling with their run game. With about a minute to go in the first quarter here.
Seems we're going more to zonal runs rather than usual gap.
Yeah. The change is palpable. Ben Johnson has found the key.
Jesus.
All right. first quarter winding down here. Might get one, maybe two plays in. Second down and 3. It is Goff in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, and they're going screen to Jameson Williams. Beats a couple of people, but it's no gain there, unfortunately. Third down and 3. And there's only 25 seconds to go. I suspect that might be quarter 1 done. It is the first quarter done. That is the end of the first quarter. And I'm just trying to build my little scoreboard here, but bear with me. Jared Goff, this is going to be notable. First quarter, we've had 2 drives. He has net passing yards, including sacks, of -4, which is not ideal, but I mean, we've been running the ball fairly effectively, so why would you go away from that? Right, we are there, so we bring up the scoreboard for the first time, end of the first quarter, and of course I need to do that. There we go. Matthew Stafford, 9 of 12 for 66 yards. If we're counting net, it would be 58, but there we go. Kyron Williams, 2 carries for 11 yards, and Cooper Kupp, 5 catches already for 26 yards. Jared Goff, 2 of 2 for 5 yards gross. David Montgomery, 7 carries for 33 yards. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, 1 catch on 1 target for 4 yards. 2 tackles for loss, both by Alex Anzalone. And ESPN are crediting a half sack each to Davenport and Onwuzurike. LA have a sack and TFL. They're the same play, and they're both by Byron Young. Ash, your thoughts so far on the first quarter?
Started off great from the defense. Offense, not so good, but growing pains. We can allow to sort of not picking up the stunts because this is the first time that Zeitler and Saul are really playing next to each other. So they'll probably get that communication, that kind of stuff built up. Second drive for the Rams on offense, bit better for them, but we adjusted when it came to the soft red zone, kept them to 3. And now we're driving, just keep pounding the rock, because then they'll have to go back to their sort of base formation, and then we can hit them over the top. It's just that interplay of they bring in an extra linebacker, you start passing the ball, they go back to their nickel set, you start running it. They're not going to be able to keep up with whatever we do because we can adjust to whatever they do. Hell, if they come out in a sort of their base set against the run, just flex Gibbs into the slot, and suddenly they have to start running. I still have optimism. Scoreboard, obviously, they're winning right now, but we're only a quarter in. We've got time.
I think the signs are fairly positive for the Lions, actually, even though the Rams were getting little bits here and there and getting consecutive first downs, they were only short, whereas and not in a sustainable way, whereas it looks like the Lions are getting kind of sustainable chunk yards there, but it is third down here and 3 at the 27-yard line as we come out of the break. Here we go. Goff in empty to again. Start here. Third down and 2. Can they get it? Goff steps back, surveying, throws over the middle, incomplete. I would not be surprised to see the Lions go here. Dan does not look impressed. Offense is sticking out there. Ooh, I've just bought a new rum, and that is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what it is, but it's really nice. All right. 4th and 2. Goff in shotgun. Takes a snap, hands it off, up the middle, and first down Lions, 3 yards. Who was that?
Debo.
Yes, it was.
MC Devo, mate.
Al Juddleman said, draw offside, question mark? No, sir, no, sir. No. But really nice like pre-snap motion by Brock Wright to look like he was going to go all the way back to the other side of the formation, but stopped as a fullback in the weak eye. And Amon-Ra, fake handoff, and Goff looking, hands it down. Sam Laporta for his first catch of the year, beats one, and all the way down to the 10-yard line for first down and goal.
That's better.
Here come the Lions.
Exactly.
Nice motion by Amon-Ra and the fake handoff to him in the backfield. And then Laporta. Well played by John Johnson, actually, the safety, because I thought Laporta was going to beat him, but he did well. First down and goal from the 10. And David Montgomery in the backfield once again. Fake handoff. Goff checks it down to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Oh, what a handoff! What a
stiff arm.
Stiff arm, that's the one. Arm. Thank you. Oh, it looked like it was going to be a tackle for a loss. Instead, it's a gain of 4. Amon-Ra is a man amongst boys. God, I can't get my words out today. Oh, that was good. And then the tackle was ferocious on him. That was John Johnson. And then,
Read on the tackle.
Second down and 6 here from the 6. Goff under centre this time, and Laporta at fullback. 6 seconds to get this play off, and Goff does hand it off and tackle for a loss. Michael Hoyt for a loss of 1, 3rd and 7. That was a terrific play by the Rams. That was blown up before it even started. Yeah. 3rd down and goal from the 7. Right. Lions will have 2 plays from here if they can get 5 from this play, I suspect. But can they? It's a big if. Goff in shotgun with 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Takes a snap, looks left, now looks right. Over the middle. Oh, Laporta had one hand on it, but it was slightly behind him. It's 4th down and goal. And I do think that the Lions are going to be coming off the field here.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this again. Goff was well protected, had a lot of time. Oh, he tried to thread that through 3 defenders and he almost did it, my word. Good effort by Sam Laporta. It had to be a bit behind him, otherwise it would never have got there. We do know that Jake Bates is not the best from short range, and this is a 25-yard attempt. Snap is good, hold is good. And the kick is good. Lions are on the board for the first time in the season. It's 3-3. Ash, it didn't end the way that we wanted it to, but the 4th down was completed. We're level, and we've given our defense plenty of rest.
Exactly, yeah. And it's given them time to talk it out and perhaps adjust to what the Rams are doing. As we get the Dan Campbell Applebee's commercial in the wild.
It's not as good as the other one.
It's not. I agree. But yeah, hopefully. Well, I'm glad the Bell number 1 Bates made the kick. That's he's started. He's got the short game down now. That's just extra points we need to sort out.
Yeah, I mean that was shorter than an extra point, of course, which is just funny as hell. But anyway, Free Climb says bummer. The beta comes through. The beta does come through. Oh, man. Such a child, but I love it. So, level game, 12 minutes to go in this first half. And hard to say that either team have really separated themselves. I mean, they haven't on the scoreboard, but also in the way they've played. The Rams on offense seem to progress the ball pretty well. So have the Lions in the second drive. First drive was obviously shut down by both teams. It is, square one once again.
Exactly. It's 0-0, basically. And the thing is, I know we've got at least another 3 gears we can go through on offense. I don't know about the Rams. So hopefully, as we're settling into the game, we'll be able to start doing some more explosive plays. But right now, we'll take it. If we get a 3 and out here, or just a drive that they don't score, and we then just take up 6 minutes, the last 6 minutes of the clock, just running the ball, dinking and dunking, I'll take it.
Oh, all right. It's been an interesting start to this NFL season. It's been a great weekend of football. Yes. Of course, started with Green Bay losing. Well, the second game was Green Bay losing, and that was absolutely... the Bears winning today was a bit of an annoyance, Ash, considering how well Tennessee started. How have you found this weekend of games so far?
Yeah, it's been an interesting one. Like I'm half happy that Tyree Stevenson got that pick six because it just vindicates me a bit because I was very high on him in that draft process. But first quarterback taken first overall to win his first game since David Carr. Not exactly the compliment that people think is it really, because his career wasn't great. But yeah, that Bengals.
The kickoff worked. The kickoff worked. The Rams bring it out. I don't know if you saw that, Ash, but it bounced at the 20.
Yeah, exactly. I can see me just seeing this like, oh my God, why? I was scared then.
That could have been so close to working. Yikes.
Oh, there we go. 2.16 seconds time to throw.
Cottonwood says, "Gotta hope our run game wears down their D later." Marmark says, "I'll take it for the first game. First go, I'll take it." Mark said that was a crazy looking kick. Here come the Rams. Stafford under center for the first time in a while. And Hutch tries to cheat inside. And Puka takes the handoff. And good tackle in the end. Fairly well defended by Jack Campbell. But it's going to be 2nd down and 4.
Yeah.
So very inventive.
To the run game comment.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was inventive. But yeah, to go back to the run game comment, I can see it because their defensive front is not exactly the biggest. Like Bobby Brown, I think it's 320, but then Fisk and Kobe Turner like 280, 290. So over the game, it will start to wear on them, and we will hopefully be able to get a few more power runs going.
Now back in pistol, Stafford with all the receivers to the right and hands it off. And that's going to be a first down with a gain of 3. Yeah, first down there for the Rams. And another good start by them. That Puka handoff was really interesting. It's the sort of thing you want to see from Amaras and Brown, but we don't really run it very often.
Exactly, yeah. To be fair, it just shows Sean McVay's the big genius. Of course, he's going to come up with the nice plays.
First down and 10. From the 33 of the Rams. Staff again in pistol. Changes the play. It's very loud in there. And Stafford doesn't hand this one off. And Hutch almost got there. And he's lost it! Lions have it! Is that... Oh, they're saying it's incomplete. Oh, I thought that was a live ball. Colby Parkinson didn't have it, apparently.
Probably the footballing action, but he didn't turn up field with it, so probably that's why they ruled it incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Carlton says Chris Smith is in there.
Here we go. He is 90, okay. So not currently.
All right.
That's a good idea. I like that.
3 receivers to the left here, tight end to the right for Staff, and hands it off to Rivers. And a good push up front by the Rams. First down after 2nd down and 10. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Just run away from Aiden. That's what they're doing. Really good blocking by the Rams wide receivers. And that is what the Lions would run, running wise.
Yes.
Perfect.
100%. Good from Darnold to disengage from Kupp, though.
They've only got 5 seconds to get this play off, and they've only just broken the huddle. Can they get it done or not? 2, 1. Nope. And they have to take the timeout. The Lions crowd is really making this very, very tough on the Rams because they can't get the calls in quickly enough. They only broke the huddle then with 8 seconds to go, Ash. They're making their voices heard, and it's making a difference.
Exactly. Like, what he calls, well, we can argue scored a false start, caused a false start. This now having to burn a timeout. That's why you heard me a minute ago when I said, oh yeah, like that's a good idea, having the little graphic, the little football saying you need to make more noise with the decibel meter on it. Very good idea from the whoever does the graphics / stuff, the stadium.
Right, they have broken the huddle already and they're ready to go out the timeout. Stafford in pistol. But the referees are holding them and now they're ready. Stafford, 3 receivers to the right. Now Kupp goes to the other side. Snaps away, looks towards Kupp, now comes to over the middle. Good throw to Puka Nacua. Tackle by Anzalone and the knee was down. 2nd down and 3. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Holding a zone, yeah.
Stafford under centre this time at the line's 48. Kupp in motion and hands it off to Kupp. And Hutch wants the holding call. Does he get it?
Ooh, of course
No.
not.
1st down for the Rams. They're crediting Noteboom with a great block on Hutchinson. It's a great block because it hasn't been called.
Yeah.
Hands are very clearly... That's such a hold.
He's hold.
1st down and 10 for the Rams. Got to keep showing it off to the officials and just see what you can do there. Stafford from the 39-yard line of Detroit. Looks over the middle and pumps and now throws to Nacua. Big hit by Kirby Joseph. He tried to get helmet on ball there but didn't quite do it. It's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7 and 2nd down and 3 once again. Really good stuff.
Going to be like a dirty player again.
It is good progression and good tempo here by the Rams. They're not losing focus. It's the 2nd straight set here where they got 2nd and short. 8 minutes to go in this half. Snap away and handed off with a pulling man, and Kyron Williams gets a 1st down after 2nd down and 4. We now have 1st and 10 after a gain of 4.
He's having a word with the ref, Hutches.
Freeland says Hutch is the most held DE in the NFL. Nakura says, is Aiden hurt? I don't think so. I think he's more exasperated.
Yeah, that's why he's having a word with the ref, and that little break is like, please
come on, guys. Yeah. All right. Snaps away. Stafford looks to the left and almost picked off. Much
better.
By Brian Branch on the outside there.
Yeah, it's remember that one earlier where Kupp got it and Branch just missed whacking out the air.
Yeah.
Pretty much the exact same play.
Yeah. But from this time, the corner is taking the guy deep and Branch is coming over to Kupp.
Yeah.
Great diving go.
Ooh.
I mean, he probably was never going to catch that. 2nd and 10. Lions in nickel here, and Robertson comes up to the line. All the receivers now on the right. And Stafford looks to the right. Under pressure, has to run away from Davenport. Now throws. It's a wobbly ball, and it's out of bounds. 3rd down and 10. Marcus Davenport with some really good pressure there.
There's our ex-receiver. Because he caught the ball, he's got an X on his shirt.
Davenport with the pressure on Noteboom just pushes him over, and then he pursues Stafford with such speed. I think actually he got hand on ball there with Stafford.
Let's have a look. Oof, just misses
very
it.
Close. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah. Gets that inside arm.
Stafford and the crowd allowed 5 seconds to get this off. Stafford surveys. Nacua in motion. And snaps away just in time. And throw to Nacua. It's short, though. Gain of 6. 4th down and 4. What do they do here? And Stafford's injured. Stafford's hurt.
Again.
Knee and limping, and Stafford is going for this, I think. Rams look like they're not minded to leave the field here. What happened on this play? Hutchinson with a spin move, and he tripped over a man that fell behind him.
Davenport. Was it Davenport? No. Oh, onto Rico.
4th down and 4, and the Rams are at least attempting to go for this by putting... Nakua is hurt on the sideline. Nakua is hurt. 4th and 4. Are they trying to draw them offside here? I reckon they probably are. Oh, they are going for it. Stafford looking right and throws, and incomplete! Lions turn them over. Let's go! What a play by Carlton Davis. Let's go!
Love it. You've just earned a 23, my friend.
Oh, it wasn't even Davis. Cooper should have had that.
Fine. Gotta make another play to get through.
Oh, Lions getting away with that just a little bit. Guys in the chat, how are you feeling right now? Ash, we turn them over on downs after a long drive. The most important thing here for the Lions is just to try and make this a last possession, I think.
Yeah. What did I say earlier before the start of this drive? Get them, whatever happens, don't let them score too many points. Don't let them score a touchdown. Run down the clock. I was about 31 seconds off from my prediction. I said run down the last 6 minutes, but just do it. We know Monty can work. Gibbs can work. How draw the linebackers and safeties forward with the run. Hit them deep with Jahmyr.
Just updating my little board here for you guys for when we get to the end of the half. Hopefully that's the last offensive possession for the Rams. Brian Morski says, not worried, but unsettled. Mal Marcus says, Davis and Davenport are showing up. Ken Button says, I'm loving our defense. It's a league-leading offense they are up against right now. Adostel says, Nakua's bound to get hurt as often as they throw to him, and there is 4 guys on him every time. And Ken says, Levi and Aleem showing up dominant. Our defense has been showing up, and despite the long drives they've been putting together, they've not been giving anything up deep. And I actually think that's a testament to our secondary. We've had Tony White just in the chat here saying, I wish I was seeing more improvement in the secondary. But if you think about what happened with our secondary in the past, it was that we were giving up these 15-yard plays, 20-yard plays, whereas there have been none of that. All of the passing's kind of been underneath, or... I mean, I can't remember a play for the Lions... for the Rams that have gone longer than 10 yards?
There was a
12-yard run for Ronnie Rivers.
Yeah, that, and I think...
Puka has a 16-yarder and Parkinson has a 15-yarder. But, we're not the longest play that they've had from scrimmage is 16 yards.
Yeah, and proof of the improvements in the secondary. I know technically it's a Kupp drop, but that 4th down, you go back the past couple of years, could you trust any of our corners to make a play down?
Right, here come the Lions in I formation here, and play action, Goff, quick throw, Jameson Williams with a head of steam, pace, and out the 40-yard line. Let's go!
Now we've got a big play. How big was that? Let's have a look at the ESPN. That is 36 yards.
I don't know what his over-under was, but I think it was 35.5, which means I've just hit that in one play.
One play.
But that's all he needed was one play.
This way he's like, yeah.
All right.
And he did the spike again. Thank God. I bet Jeremy's glad that he's right up in the press box, not on the sideline, because otherwise he might got hit by another Jahmyr spike.
Goff, play action again, looking down, deep down the middle. Going to go deep. Goff throws, and Jameson Williams was held at the end there, but that's not been given to them. 2nd down and 10. All right, let's have a look and see whether that's been got. Jameson Williams. Oh, it says it's over 37.5, and he's got 37, so he needs one more catch. Otherwise, if I don't get that, I'm going to be really pissed. Oh, God, I have Amon-Ra receiving yards, and he's got 8. Right, at the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 10 for the Lions.
Split
Goff.
backfield.
Let's say screen for Gibbs. Plenty of room, good blocking, and a gain of 14 yards and a first down for the Detroit Lions.
I think that was another split backfield. We had Gibbs on the right, who obviously got the screen, and then Amon-Ra, who went off as a wheeler sort of to do lead blocker.
I also had Gibbs receiving yards, which he's just hit.
Nice.
I think. Lovely play. Lovely play. I do need people to start scoring touchdowns, though, unfortunately. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line now for Goff. Fake handoff, and now to Jameson Williams. It's the end around for Jameson Williams, and his ankle went. His ankle went. Is he okay? I think he's not okay. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah.
No, I saw his ankle go as soon as they landed on his ankle. That is going to be a bad injury if you watch this. Roseboom lands. Oh, and then it's Durant. He gets it caught under Durant.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is ankle sprain. It's got a high ankle sprain, probably.
Yeah, it looked like it could be. That's the sort of thing. Oh.
So yes, because I did a low ankle sprain on myself last weekend, so
I happened to look at his ankle as that tackle came in. Marcus said not that bad. I mean, hopefully all right. I won't prejudice anything because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Adof still says, I think he's fine. Manifestation, guys. Mile marker, don't worry about spoiling it for us. We're just going to call it as we see it, and we'll refer to chat when we do. If you spoil it for ourselves, it's our fault. Don't worry too much. 4:53 left in this first half. 3-3 with the Lions driving here, Ash.
Yeah, you're looking at his ankle, so like this. At least you're going to see more relief, I guess.
Shanksford looked like he was able to get his ankles up quickly. It didn't look like he got them kind of trapped, but they were underneath at an unnatural angle. Carlton says, guess we'll get to see Isaiah Williams. I mean, him or Tom Kennedy look like they're going to get some snaps now.
Kennedy's been getting a few snaps already. So on that Gibbs play, he was the slot.
Nakura says he's up and walking, which is good news.
Yeah. I suppose he went off under his own power. Jameson Williams' foot is wrapped and he looks ready to come back in per Pride of Detroit / Dave Paquette / Nolan Bianchi. Thank fucking God.
Oh, it is warm in this little shack in the summer in England at 2 a.m. because I am sweating right now.
Yep, it's because our building's obviously built to retain heat, aren't they? So we're screwed in these situations.
This is also a shed that has been retrofitted into a building, so it's even better at retaining heat than normal buildings are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Lions are back out of the break, and the clock is running. 1st and 10 from the 14, but the clock has been stopped. JMO looks like he's okay on the sideline. He's ready to come back on after one play out. Stafford looks like he's fine and he's going to come back into the game as soon as they're ready.
Mm-hmm. Note Boom has supposedly been carted into the locker room for the Rams.
All right.
Which means they've got the guy that just called up off the practice squad next up, if that's true.
All right, clock is now running. Okay. 14-yard line, 1st and 10, Goff in shotgun. In extra offensive linemen's out there, or an extra tight end. Actually, it's an extra tight end, I think.
Tight end.
Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Goes the other way, though. It's a counter play, and Gibbs with some quick feet and gets himself 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. Lions knocking on the door here. Gibbs' feet, they are unbelievable.
Yeah, the douches do some salsa dancing. As Note Boom and Puka Nakua are questionable to return for the LA Rams.
That Note Boom would be such a big miss.
Yeah, they're down to AJ Akuri, who's the tackle they called up off the practice squad yesterday.
Second down and 2. Here comes Goff under centre. Gibbs in the backfield. And pitch to Gibbs. Up the middle. And he gets himself 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 1. Very low scoring first half here. Can the Lions convert this 3rd down and get a few chances at the end zone here? Or will they go for it here knowing they've got a 4th down ready to go? You can do whatever you want here if you're Detroit, knowing that you're going on 4th. The crowd got a little loud. Dan Skipper is declared eligible. Dan Skipper eligible.
Yes.
And Laporta flexes out. And now right in motion and hand it off to Gibbs, trying to get the edge, but the Rams get there. Oh, and Gibbs gets a 1st down. 2-yard gain.
Yes.
1st down and goal from the 3.
And now we can have fun. Now we've got 4 chances, basically.
Thanks, Marcus, man. Appreciate that. It says, you are better than Mike Tirico. I always wanted to be a commentator. That's what I wanted to do. The Rams had that blocked up, but they all over-pursued. And just a little cut inside. That was really good. Right. Very congested formation here for the Lions. Everyone near. And play action, throw to Laporta. No, it's right. Sorry. And a gain of 2. 2nd down and goal from the 1. And that is going to be the 2-minute warning. I would have thought. Oh, Brock Wright getting that would have been so good, although not for my bet, but never mind. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. We're not going to get a playoff there. Marcus has no asterisks by you. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. No asterisks here. I tell you what, the Chicago Bears are not putting an asterisk on their win, despite Caleb Williams not helping them to victory today. They don't care. Brock Wright's my guy as well. Sorry, Ash.
So it's Note Boom, ankle, Nakua, a knee, and Dr. Jimmy Liao confirmed what we said. Mild left high ankle sprain.
For
Jamo.
For Jamo, yeah. It looked like it could be, but okay, mild kind of backs up what the guys in the chat have said. Yeah. Marcus says these jerseys are nice. Yeah, they are.
Don't rub it in.
Yeah, they are.
Rub it in.
Oh, I'll rub it in.
You're just jealous. I got a Hogan hat on one coming.
Literally, it's a one of a kind.
Yeah.
Dan Pass says, "Is he hurt?" Brackets held out. Jameson Williams did come back into the game, I believe.
Missed early one play.
I think he should be okay. Although he checked out of the game for the Dan Skipper 4th down play, 3rd down play.
Yeah.
Because it was Amon Ra and Sam Laporta out wide with Skipper and Brock Wright on the line, yeah.
Which makes sense.
Okay, 2nd down and goal from the 1. I think we're going to... Oh, no. Bud Light advert first. Aye.
Of course.
Ken says, I'd say they move the ball much better than those days. And the comment was about the Barry days. I really just don't know. It's unfortunately those days were before my time. Apologies. L Gentleman says, still can't believe that throw Anthony Richardson made earlier wasn't even set properly. It's one of the best throws I've ever seen in the NFL. I say that without hesitation because it was off the back foot for 55 yards in the air. perfectly placed. His accuracy needs work, but the man hasn't played a full season of starts since he left high school.
This is true.
Today was his 17th starts in high school, if I got my numbers right, which is just insane. So,
yeah. And you got to bear in mind that so his last season in college as well, he was under Billy and Napier, who was more interested in getting his receivers to running into each other than, actually doing good stuff. Except for Parcel. Parcel was good.
2 minutes to go. I formation for the Lions. Gibbs in the backfield. Second down and goal from the 1. Man in motion. Goff hands it off. Up the middle. Gibbs hit. Did he get there? The Rams are saying that they have it. Fumble. There's been a fumble, but was he down? And did the Lions actually get in? They are saying that the Lions have the ball. 3rd down and inches. Down by contact is the call. Inches short. Let's have a look. Gibbs losing the ball there. Losing the ball. Stretches for the end zone. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
That should be a touchdown. Previous players under review, and they will find that he broke the plane, and this is a touchdown. And if it is, Jahmyr Gibbs, thank you. This should be a touchdown.
And if not, Ben Johnson, you know what to do.
Definitely not a fumble, because he was definitely down before it all went. There is no prospect of him having been down any other way. Helmet's not down. That's a touchdown. That is in. And Jahmyr Gibbs has got the first touchdown of the season. What an effort by him. Hit behind the line, stretching out, arches his back. The helmet is the first thing that goes down for me, and that is after the ball has broken the plane. I'm calling it. That is a touchdown for the Lions, I'm pretty sure. Come on! Ash, that would be a great finish to that drive, if that's true.
Yeah. Literally, Twitter is literally just, that's a touchdown, that's a touchdown, that's a touchdown. As in, they're saying it should be. Not officially confirmed, but... I said every except unless Gibbs' left shoulder's down, it's a touchdown.
Oh, if we are in for that, it's a big, big one. Cartwood says, review will have to show clear evidence to overcome call on the field. I think there's clear evidence he's not down until the ball breaks the plane. I'm pretty sure. Marcus says, are you and Ash synced up on your streams of the game? We're about a half second or 1 second.
You're about half second in front of me now, but it's survivable.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, you're used to me being like 10 seconds ahead, so...
Yeah, it makes a change. Oh, I'm nervous for this. I really want YouTube TV. The NFL Sunday... I know I don't want to pay the NFL Sunday ticket prices, but they're having 4 games in a box.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
For me, I want NFL Plus, because that means I get NFL Pro included in that, which is even more stats for me to mess around with.
Well, you can get NFL Plus, right? That's available in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, get it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm tempted because I want that. I want the stats for me to mess around with.
Yeah, Marcus said, that's not bad. You could try and watch it together through Discord. Discord doesn't stream particularly well, I've found, but also it doesn't do volume. And while I'm not really listening to it for the commentating per se, there are tidbits that they say which I can then relay to you guys, which are actually interesting. So if someone... Here we go. Touchdown! Yes! Come on, Jahmyr! Yeah, baby!
And... we can double up.
2 for 1. 2 for 1, baby. And here's Jake Bates with the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. Lions up by 7. What an effort by Jahmyr Gibbs, you beautiful bastard. Oh, I feel a wave that will not yield. Oh. Nakura says, let's go. Right, cool. Mark LeBay says, Gibbs has been playing like a power back and getting tough yards. He is not unlike David Montgomery in the way that he can play, but that's all down to Montgomery himself, to be honest. And victory!
Yes.
Go Lions!
Gibbs has rushed for a 1-yard touchdown. This marks his 11th career rushing TD, the third most a Lions player has produced through 16 career games.
Jonathan Foster's deleted the comment, but he has just said the Zone is better than Sky Sports, and I wholeheartedly agree. Trying to watch Sky Sports is unwatchable at times, unfortunately.
Yeah.
1:57 to go in this first half. Puka looks like he's ready to come back into the game despite his injury. Jake Bates is lining up for what looks like a longer kick, but let's see if he goes for the knuckleball again. He goes for a longer kick this time. That's way out of the end zone for a touchback. Not only is there time to double up, there's time to treble up here. Lions get a 3 and out, and then we can go 2 for 1 again.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking for. Oh, Chris Collinsworth giving some flowers to the Lions corners. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not used to liking Chris Collinsworth.
He's all right when he gets Mahomes' tighter out of his mouth.
Here comes Stafford from the 30 then, from pistol, and hands it off for first down. Run up the middle. Well met. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. The Rams, of course, want to make sure that this is the last possession. And I do think, Ash, correct me if I'm wrong, the 2-minute drill was the old 4-minute drill, and the 1-minute drill was the new 2-minute drill. Because with 2 minutes to go, that's just enough time if you go too quickly or go 3 and out for another team to come back at you.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, Jesus.
2nd down and 6. Staff in pistol. Bunch formation to the left. Now Kupp comes left to right. Man coverage, and we tried to cheat upfield. Flag goes. Free play for the Rams, but tackle for a loss. This is going to be a 5-yard gain, though, and it's going to be 2nd down and 1 now.
Davenport jumped.
Yeah.
Oh, Malcolm's on the field. Unfortunately, not sporting that amazing poncho he was wearing earlier.
I mean, it really doesn't change anything for the Lions. That it's not great that Davenport gives away the penalty, but at this stage, they've got to try and get chunks here, I think.
Yeah.
Ken said, man, they moved 2 in the old days. That was a penalty on the offense. It's allowed movement, I guess, isn't it? But yeah, I'll bring up something in just a minute, actually, Ash. 2nd down and 1. Nakura in motion and a handoff up the middle. Williams gets himself about 4 yards, and it's a 1st down for the Rams. One massive positive to come out of this game so far, there have been no illegal formation penalties.
That's good news for us.
It's good news for everyone. It was ruining the early games in this week. Here's Stafford, drop from shotgun, throws quickly, incomplete to Cooper Kupp.
Suppose Puka's just limped off. I think there was one in the Browns game, I want to say. Yeah, there was, because it would negated the Jerome Ford play.
Yes.
But yeah.
That was an Amik Robertson PBU there. Good play by him. 50 seconds to play. 2 timeouts for the Rams, 3 for the Lions. 2nd down and 10 from the 43-yard line.
So I'm glad Amik's on the field, because it gives me a nice reference point for how I would look against the players, because I'm the same height as Amik.
Oh, Stafford with a throw and a catch for 1-yard gain. Flag down. This might be roughing on Hutch.
Yeah.
Roughing the passer. Low hit, not late hit. Low hit. Let's have a look. Hutch lining outside Davenport. Hutch. Really nice play by him. And yeah, he did go low. He tried to go high, and Stafford kind of walked backwards a little bit. And yeah.
Nice little swim move.
Right, Rams are almost in field goal range here at the 40-yard line now of the Lions. Can the Lions defense hold up?
Line
Stafford
up out wide again.
looking right and throwing quickly, and a good throw to Colby Parkinson for a first down. Big gain.
Mismatch dead. Parkinson on the meek.
Lots of people calling BS penalty, hit him below the knee. Like, you just can't do that. It's a very clear rule, and it might be a bullshit rule, but it's a rule that everyone knows, so just don't do it. So that is all the way out of the 19-yard line, I think, here now. Puka is out of the game for the moment. At the 20 we are. 37 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Stafford split formation here. 2-step drop, 3-step drop. He almost went down in a sack, and then he flips it out to Kyron Williams, and Alex Anzalone with a tackle on Kyron and a timeout.
So close by Hutch there.
2nd down and 2. Should have been a sack. So Noteboom is out of the game for the moment, and our Courier he's just on toast. But Hutch, that's a hold. He held Hutchinson to get him away from. That's such a hold.
Yeah, Hutch like.
It's unbelievable that hasn't been called. It's so egregious. Unbelievable no call. Hutchinson, unbelievable play by him. Right, 2nd down and 2, 29 seconds left. Hutch has to get better at selling these, because if he's the most held guy that doesn't get the flags, he's not selling it enough. Stafford at the 12-yard line, 2nd down and 2, 29 seconds left and 1 timeout to go. Takes a snap, looks left, wants to throw quickly and does. Puka gets, not Puka, Nakua. Oh, Kupp. All with a bloody cake. Puka and Cooper. First down and goal from the 8. 26 seconds to go. Lions need to get them to burn the final timeout.
God damn it, Ant. Fury holding Hutchinson like I'd hold a newborn child, and the ref's just like, nah, I can't be asked to call that.
26 seconds left. 8 yards to go for the Rams to equalise this before the end of the half. Would be a blow here for the Lions. Stafford looking left. Double move. Goes over the middle and overthrows that 2nd down and goal coming up from the 8. 21 seconds to go. Many thanks to everyone who's been following us newly. We've got Golden is thy name on Twitch, as well as the gifted tier 1 sub I mentioned earlier. Lonely Satellite on YouTube, and someone who I can't catch the name of because the alerts are not coming up properly for me on Twitch. Apologies. Afternoonified. All right, 21 seconds to go. 2nd down and goal from the 8. Can the Lions defense hold up here in the red zone? Stafford got the play off in time. Throw over the middle. I can't be Joseph.
Yeah! That's my boy!
It's Kirby Joseph with the pick. What a pick by Kirby. Let's go. I've got to be quiet, but fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
My motherfucking.
Let's have a look. Kirby in the safety position. Reads the quarterback's eyes and plucks it out the air. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, Ash. Lions getting out of this with a 7-point lead and the ball.
So happy. Because if Kirby was half a second later to that, it's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown, yeah.
Oh. And I love that you probably saw in the replay, as soon as people saw that he got it, like Davis and Branch were running over to him.
We're running a play. A fake
Why not?
handoff.
Oh, I was just going to go.
Jared Verse with the first
yeah,
sack of his
Verse gets
young
his.
career.
I'll take it. Doesn't really mean anything, so I'll take it.
Yeah, if Goff had coughed that ball up, they would have been 3 points for the Rams. So I don't know why we did that. Unnecessarily risky.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Villa
just
looked
bringing
like
up
he
the
was limping.
stats. Who? Who's limping?
In the background of this McVay interview, looked like Villa was limping.
Right, here are your stats at the half. Of course, I need to write half on the bloody thing and not end first. Half. There we go. Matthew Stafford, 16 of 26, 119 yards, and an interception. Kyron Williams, 5 carries for 23 yards, and the receiving leader for the Rams is Colby Parkinson after that long gain of 3 of 4 for 45 yards. For Detroit, Jared Goff, 7 of 10 for 75 yards. David Montgomery, 9 carries for 35, and Jameson Williams is the receiving leader, 2 of 3 for 37. Touchdowns coming for the Lions by way of a Jahmyr Gibbs rushing touchdown. Ash, your thoughts? I'm going to pop off for 2 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'll do the usual waffle job. Got a bit nervy there at the end, didn't it? But yeah, I'm glad that the boy Kirby put an end to that. Perhaps he can retire another QB for the from the NFC. But as people are saying, yeah, like that one feels familiar. Yeah. Remember, at this point, Kirby Joseph is still the last person to catch a pass from Aaron Rodgers. Well, hopefully that can give Jordan Travis a couple of weeks to get off the PUP. Then yeah. But yeah, like need to score and coming out. Well, don't need to score and coming out. Yeah. Need to get some points coming out the half. Let's make it a 2-score game. 2-score game. Also end that curse of just us never scoring coming out the half. I know we got better during the second half of the season, but we just need to yeah, exactly, Jonathan Foster. The third quarter incoming, exactly. I hate it. Oh, sorry. I'm just pausing because I think this is a Chicago Fire advert, and my mum loves this TV show, so to see some spoilers for her would be funny. Yeah, it's Chicago. But I've got the chats open for once. You guys got any questions, comments, thoughts, feelings, insults towards Florida State? Feel free to put them in. I deserve it. Deserve the Florida State hate. We really do, be. We need to get his. Oh, the amount of times we've got him in trouble yesterday. Yeah, Evan. Yeah, I guess so. It's just we deserve it. Like, didn't do enough to replace the talent we lost. Made the wrong decision, it seemed, in the transfer QB market, and we were too complacent with our coaching staff, and it's cost us in the recruiting trail. Like, you don't know if you guys have seen, but past 2 days we've had 2 defensive line commits for next year flipped to other schools. Damn right I have to, but at least no, hey, Florida State, that's going to be a sickos game, and it might the Notre Dame game might be a sickos game as well. If you saw yesterday, yeah, the defensive line has looked pretty good, and even rotating cast of characters, like Hutch has been getting there despite the hook blocks that the tackles have been doing. Davenport's been getting close. Aleem's got close a couple of times. Levi obviously got the sack or half a sack. Like, it looked good. And the thing is, this can only get better with DJ Reader coming back eventually, hopefully next week. Oh, God, Jason. Unfortunately, Marcus, I am not that FSU fan. I would never. I do small stuff like saying if Hogan Hatter makes the 53-year-old his jersey. Alas, the system over here is very bad, and probably because they never thought to make a Hogan Hatton jersey in stock ready to ship out. It got delayed. It was supposed to be here yesterday. It's not here yet. Yards that Williams got for the Bears. Let me have a look on my phone. As I've got 16 notifications about Kenneth Walker being questionable, even though that game's over. Bears. Williams got exactly 93 yards because he got 93 passing yards, 15 rushing yards, and he lost 15 yards from sacks. So 93 yards exactly. There's a better defense scheme still. Just yeah. So the big play to I think it was it was Nakua. No, it was Parkinson where we had Davis look like he was going to cheat on a blitz, and then Branch had to come up. That was a weird scheme thing. I didn't like that at all. Yeah, Leeds played quite a bit. Hutch has. I've seen Davenport a lot. Yeah, it does. The third quarter definitely needs to change because that was our weakness last year, and that needs to change.
Oh, hello again.
Hello again.
What's going on?
Not much.
I mean, the big positive has just been highlighted, I think, in our Discord channel by Taib saying the early positive is that Davenport has done well, and I think he's been an absolute menace.
Exactly. We've just needed someone to bookend with Hutch, and he's been doing that. Yeah, he hasn't been great. Like, he obviously hasn't completed all his pressures, but he's been getting, and that's all we needed. As for what happened to Jahmyr, it looked like he had a mild, well, we said a high ankle sprain supposedly, and people agreed on Twitter, an ankle sprain on a play where he kind of just got rolled upon. But he's fine. He's had it wrapped up. He'll probably have to be on a snap count for this week, rest of this game, especially since it seems we're doing a lot more 12 personnel than I thought we would have done. I'd hold my hands up there. I thought we'd still do a lot of 11. It seems we're doing a lot of 12 with Brock and Laporte on the field, so we'll be fine.
Free Climb says Tyreek Hill arrested today. Yes, he was a couple of hours before the game. It was a traffic violation or something.
So was one of their defensive linemen. He was also put in handcuffs when he was trying to defuse the situation.
Right, fair enough. Marcus said to me it looked like a bruised Achilles. To me, it looked like it was more on the side of the ankle rather than the back, but I'm not going to argue the finer points of medical issues. He's out there at the moment, and it was at the end of it. So, Independent Aquaman says, ouch, how long out? I don't think he will be out. I think he'll probably be limited for the rest of this game, but will come in and out just to protect him. And I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't practice next week, but then plays.
Yeah, and then they'll probably put a ankle brace on.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be where we are.
Yeah, Independent Aquaman, if you want to put that in there, just ask him who was the last player to catch a pass from Aaron Rodgers.
He says it looked like the Rams player intentionally dived for Jamo's ankles. I don't agree with that personally. Most of the time, the best way to tackle someone is low, and
it's the Kirby situation from the end of last season where they're told not to go high because it's not cause concussions. So you've got to go low, and yes, sometimes that leads to ankle and knee injuries.
But I mean, the problem was not the person who was even tackling him. It was a person on the backside trying to cover someone else who then kind of rolled up on his ankle a little bit. So it happens. It's sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark LeBay, actually, I think Stafford's averaging sort of about 2.2 seconds to throw. So it's not so much he's getting time to pass. He's actually just been getting out quick. So they're reversing our pressure.
That's
why I want NFL Pro, because they have that kind of stuff.
Independent Aquaman says, I didn't say he did. I said it looked like it. I'm not a typical Canadian. I'm blunt, direct, no passive aggressiveness. I see it. I see it. I like it. Ken
In
says,
his 30,
go
in his 33rd career game, Kirby Joseph has notched his 9th career interception. Since the 1970 merger, this marks the most interceptions a Lions safety has produced through their first 33 career games. Nice.
It's weird because I don't want to overstate it. He had such a good rookie year with low expectations, came in with high expectations last year and frankly didn't meet them. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't anywhere near where he was in his rookie year. And so the expectations for me are tempered. I'm hoping... I don't really care about Poole production. I don't want him to look like a liability in coverage. And sometimes I thought he did look like a liability in coverage last year. Yeah. So if we can see movement there, I'm going to be happy with him.
Yeah, so last year, because God, we all know I love him, but even I was a critic of him last year, it's just because the gambling that paid off for him so well in year one, because teams didn't know about his athleticism, that he could get away with doing the sort of gambling where he leaves his guy to make a play on the ball. Teams caught on and just targeted that. So it was so I think it was the Raiders game, wasn't it, where there was like back-to-back plays where I was called, he's out of alignment there. They got big plays. Then he got the interception later, but it's just he needs to be a bit more disciplined.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one, Carlton. I like that.
So Seth Walder has tweeted on X, Deshaun Watson's QBR, which is 9.4.
That's worse than like spiking the ball every play.
Yeah, much worse. That's flipping awful. Apparently, Puka has needed a cart to get back to the locker room.
That's not good for them.
So it looks like he might be done.
That means more Tyler Johnson, who is the guy that Kirby just jumped the route for.
Is Tyler Johnson the former Buck? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Yeah. Former Buccaneer, yeah.
Thought so.
Out of Minnesota, was there 2020, was waived in 2022, picked up for a bit by Houston, went back to the Tampa's practice squad, was in Las Vegas for a bit, was waived in May, and then they've picked him up, and he's been back and forth since. May last year, and then he was on their team the entirety of last year.
I just remember him being at Tampa and being like a kind of speedy guy who he'd get like one play and you'd like, oh, maybe there's something here, and then they'd never get the ball again, and you're like, does he look good, or is it just what? And I think the key has just been he isn't a down-to-down player.
He's Marvin Hall.
He's Marvin Hall. Very good. Right, start of the third quarter is being shown by NBC, so I presume that we are about to get underway with the kickoff.
In a sec then.
Aquaman says, so how's Malik Willis doing for the Packers? Did he play in the last game when Love went down? It was literally for one play. He came in, so Love got injured on the penultimate play of the game, so Willis came in for the Hail Mary, which obviously did not work, and he got sacked. We don't know with Willis. I mean, he got traded to them last week, so we're not expecting anything big from him. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't the starter next week, because... to try and pick up a playbook like that is really tough, especially in a team like the Green Bay Packers. To lean on that running game, but I think it's going to be the guy from the practice squad, who we all thought was awful last year. As here goes the kickoff, and that looks like it's going to be out the end zone, and it is touchback. Lions coming out to the 30. I love Dan Campbell. Oh my God.
Same. Per ESPN stats, that was Matthew Stafford's first red zone interception since week 5 of the 2021 season. Since then, he's thrown 47 touchdowns and no interceptions in the red zone. The Lions forced one interception in the red zone all of last season.
Fun stats. Right, Goff hands this one off to David Montgomery. Lowers a shoulder, gain of 2 yards. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 8. accidentally put
Also,
second
Reader's
down.
feeling that.
Sorry?
Reader's feeling that you saw that in the background. He's kind of like, ah.
Second down and 8 for the Lions. Goff in shotgun. 11 personnel. Hands this one off as well. David Montgomery with plenty of room. Lowers the shoulder again, but can't really make much progress. Gain of 3. Third down and 5. Third down and 4 even. Correction. All right. An important play here for the Lions, 3rd and 4, because the Rams have been able to move the ball on offense, and the Lions need a drive. And Goff kills the play here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Goff with no protection, throws the ball quickly, and a good catch by... Oh, incomplete.
J-Mo.
Incomplete to J-Mo. And it's 4th down 4, and I think the Lions are going to be kicking this one away. Oh dear. Chose the wrong player there because there were people available beyond
Leaf.
the line to gain.
Leaf.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. 4th and 4. Low snap. Jack Fox with a good recovery and a good pickup and a smashing kick. And it bounces in the end zone, I think.
Oh.
I think. So that was Maurice Alexander, I think, number 15.
No,
Ennis Rakestraw. So did it bounce in the end zone? It didn't. It bounced at the 1 and checked up. Oh, what an awful play by Rakestraw. God damn it, just leave it. Just leave it. God, that's a big mistake by the youngster. I know that they are racing hard and there's momentum there, but my word.
Just jump. Just hurdle the ball. Hurdle the ball.
What a pump by Fox.
Yeah. Third quarter strikes again.
Carlson said Maurice Alexander doesn't play for us. He's not even on the practice squad, is he? You're right.
Yeah, he's not.
He's a free agent. I'm surprised no one's picked him up yet.
Puka will not return tonight due to his knee injury.
Probably a good idea. He's not worth risking at this stage.
Yeah.
Oh, right, not the best start, Ash, but Lions still 7 up, but we've got to try and avoid another long drive by the Rams because they're starting to burn our offense, our defense a bit.
Tiny bit, yeah. And I know obviously we've just said Puka's not going to return, but we've seen last year in the playoff game that when they get the right play, they can hit you deep. Carlton Stephen Gilmore is now the Vikings cornerback 1.
I think he means the brother. Stephen Gilmore.
Yeah.
Steve Avila is out.
Is he?
That's what Mike Payton has said.
What did I say?
That he was limping, yeah. So that means the Rams are down to OL 9?
Yeah, that 10? Means next to this is a name we know, kinda. Logan Bruce.
And then the only other offensive lineman they have suited up is Bo Limmer.
Yeah.
That's it. They are at the bare bones. They only have 8 offensive linemen dressed, and they are down to number 7. Here come the Rams. Hand off to Kyron Williams, and that is a tackle for a loss of 1 by Jack Campbell.
Yes.
Yeah, needed the cart to get off Puka. They're showing it now. Freeland says, so do our third quarter woes continue? I mean, they did with that first drive, but hopefully, second down and 11, we can make the most of this.
Yeah.
Bo Limmer is in. Bo Limmer is the centre. And then our boy Jackson
Jonah
is the guard now.
Yeah.
Goff, looking right, looking left, throwing sidearm, and that is going to be a gain of a ½ yard, and it's going to be third down and 10. Good tackle by Terry and Arnold. Again. Arnold's had a cracking game.
He really has.
Oh, what a get off by Hutch there, and he got smashed by Kyron Williams.
Oh.
And Hutch did well to bail out of the tackle. Third down and 10 from the 20. Staff with a 5-step drop, looking deep, throwing over the middle, almost picked! It was Brian Branch who missed it.
Oh.
PBU for Brian Branch, but it should have been so much more.
He's laughing about it, though.
God damn, this was a good play by Brian Branch, but how does he not get this ball? So the Lions are all calling out the change in play there, and then they bring 4, but a different 4. Stafford throws over the middle, and that should be picked. Here comes the punt for the Rams. Room here to return it for Khalif. And hits. He's down at the 40-yard line, and they will take over there. This is really good net yardage for the Lions from those 2 drives.
Yeah. Rodrigo's been in. I've seen him on a couple of plays. But yeah, that's why that play there is why part of the reason we moved Branch back to safety. Because yeah, he does box stuff great, but this just gives him more of a chance to sort of be a bit further back, read the quarterback, and make plays like that.
Because reading the game is one of his strengths, but hands, yes, we've seen him get the pick against Kansas City, but actually as a safety, he's not had much experience trying to catch the ball in that position, so he needs to get on the jugs machine. That's what I'm going to say. All right, so the Lions take over at their own 40. First down and 10 at the 41. Fullback is into Parker Hesse. And fake quick throw. It's David Montgomery with a bit of room. And a gain of 5 to 2nd and 5. I need more yards for Amon-Ra Brown. He has been barely used tonight so far.
He's got 8 yards.
We've got barely any passing yards at all.
75. I totally don't have the stats up on the slide.
Yeah. 2nd and 5. From the 46 and 11 personnel, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And now Sam Laporta moves to the right-hand side. Delay handoff, faked. Goff trying to get away from pressure. Throws. Good catch by David Montgomery. Stays up. No, he doesn't. Gain of, I'm going to say 2 for third down and 3. This game is making a mockery of the over-under being 53.5.
Yeah. It's the biggest one of the weekend, wasn't it? The over-under.
But it's week 1. I know these teams are both offensively minded, but it was never going to be this big. 3rd and 3.
Tell that to the Saints.
Yeah. Goff kills the play. Goff then from shotgun, 3-step drop, looking deep, uncorks it. Williams, catch! Touchdown, Jimo!
You're ahead of me again. There's a flag on the fucking play, though.
No, it's fine. I don't think it's on the Lions. I think it's on the Rams.
Oh, that's a celebration, JMO. I like it.
I think it's an infraction on the Rams on JMO on the catch.
Let's have a look. Yeah, illegal contact on White, on Tre'Davious White.
What a fucking play by Jared Goff. What a fucking play by Jameson Williams.
52-yard bomb.
Oh, baby, what a throw and catch. The way he did Tre'Davious White, former All-Pro. Fuck me, that's a good play. Here's Jake Bates for the extra point. Ooh, and it's good. I would say that my Lions minus 12.5 looks good.
Yeah.
What a throw by Goff. That double move was insane.
Yeah, it's just a little...
Oh, my word. So, Ash, our first drive in the second half stalled out. The Rams couldn't convert. We actually got into, good territory, starting at our own 40, but we only took a couple of plays and we're in the end zone. What a drive for the Lions.
Yeah, exactly. One second, let me get up on HBO. Was that like 2 plays? So
it was 3 plays.
3. Yeah. Jesus.
Montgomery run up the middle for 5, pass to Montgomery for 2, 3rd and 3, uncorks it.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Sorry I'm ahead of you. How far was I ahead?
So just as you were saying, like the touchdown, Goff was throwing it. I've refreshed my stream just to see if that'll work.
Okay, I'll tell you when it comes back where I'm at on the play clock, and we'll see if we can equalise it. Ken Button said, "We love you, JMO, but don't be a Stephen Tulloch." Don't wish that on him, please. From Roker, first time chatter, thank you for the gifted sub, sir. It says, third quarter curse has been lifted.
Yeah. You need to reset the Rams timeouts on the scoreboard.
Thank you. They were just showing an advert for it there. If you've not seen What We Do in the Shadows, it's worth watching.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
I love him so much.
You could say that Ben Johnson's the most devious bastard in all of New York City.
This is how we talk in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah. See, because I'm exposed myself a bit here, but I've been reading a load of like free sports romance books recently. For some reason, whenever people go to Arizona in the books, they go to Tucson, Arizona, so I read it in that voice every single time.
Marcus says, I have you guys synced up perfectly with the game. Ideal. I won't move my stream whatsoever. Ken Button says, time for the Sun God and next Laporta. So I had Did I have JMO anytime touchdown? No, I didn't. I had Laporta, Amon-Ra, and Puka. No, my bet's dead. Fuck it.
Sorry, boss.
Kick off is away and out the end zone. Touchback coming. I still have Lions minus 12.5, which returns £180. I'm going to have a look and see. I can take 93 quid from £171. I can take 93 quid in play. But I think we're going to do it. What a throw to JMO. This is JMO's year, innit?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here goes Matthew Stafford again. And fake handoff. And a little flip and tackle behind the line. Loss of almost 5 there. They're going to say
again.
Loss of 3, second down and 13. And Hutch was again held there to high hell. It was awful. Free Climb says, strange, my first feed was ahead of you. Second half, it behind. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Hutch is being held by 2 people.
Yeah. Doing a hell of a lot of base 4-3 right now. And I'm not minding it at all.
Second down and 13. Stafford in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. And hands this one off. Run to the right. And Williams against Davis, who let him go but held him up enough. It's a gain of 3, and we're back to 3rd and 10. A really big play for the Rams here if they want to get back in this game, because I don't think you can give the ball back to Detroit here if you are the LA Rams. Oh, wow. The commentators don't know how to say Steve Avila. Right. 3rd down and 10 for the Rams, and they are suffering on that offensive line. Stafford changing the plays. Only got 6 seconds to get this off. Going quickly. Got the man in motion. 2 seconds to get this off. 1. And does get it off. And a wide receiver screen. And room for Cooper Kupp. And he does get the 1st down. Unfortunately, Jack Campbell couldn't quite wrap up there. He hadn't got the right angle. Ah, sucks.
Oh, Meek just missed getting a PBU.
Well, I mean, if he tipped that up, it could have been an INT.
Yeah.
Right, here goes Staff again then.
If only it was your height rather than mine.
In pistol. No, doesn't hand it off. Fake handoff. And is that not a bloody penalty for holding? Kupp beats Arnold there, and that's another 1st down. Ash, I have 33 seconds now on the play clock.
2 seconds ahead of me.
Right, I'm going to try and wait 2 seconds.
So, of course, as soon as I was going to say, I'll tell you when I get to 8 minutes from the game clock, but then they cut to a replay.
I've waited 2 seconds, so I'm hoping that I'm now synced up with you.
So,
right, 7
on the play clock now.
Yeah, you're now half a second ahead of me, annoyingly, but never mind. Stafford, pistol, no, doesn't hand it off again, and a man in the flat is available, throws it out there, but there's no Johnson. Gain. Terry and Arnold, 2nd and 10.
Goff has now produced a passing touchdown in 22 straight games at Ford Field. This extends his franchise record for consecutive home games for a passing TD.
L Gentleman says Kupp is eating, and L Gentleman says welcome to the anal zone. 2nd and 10. 7 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. From the 43-yard line of the Detroit. 36-yard line, sorry. Run up the middle, and they're going to have 3rd and 4 here at the 30. Wizard of War says, so we don't call delay of game today. I haven't seen any bad delay of games. Yeah. If you see double zeros, you still have to wait a second, which I think is a mistake. I think it should be called as soon as it goes to 0, but that isn't how it works. 3rd and 4 from the 30, needing to get to the 26.5 of Detroit. Staff hands this one off, run up the middle, blocking is good, but only gets 1. It's going to be 4th down and 3. And frankly, I think LA needs to go for this.
Yeah.
Adostil says face mask on that replay. I missed it. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Let's have a look. Might be this one. You might have been ahead of us. On Campbell, maybe. 4th and 3. 4th and 3, and they're going for it. From the 29 of Detroit, can the Lions turn away the Rams again on 4th down in plus territory? Stafford asks for it and gets it. 3-step dropout pistol over the middle and an easy completion to DeMarcus Robinson, I think. All the way to the 15, 1st down and 10.
Yes, Marcus Robinson, and I believe Arnold is injured.
Clock is continuing to run. And now it's killed. The way he was moving his leg there didn't seem too bad. But I didn't see what happened, and now we go to a break. Come on, Terry, on. Please be okay.
Yeah. either Vildor comes in or Meat goes outside, Rakestraw comes in the slot.
Could have Rakestraw go outside. Rakestraw repped outside and in. And mainly outside still, actually.
Wow. Oh, some NFL news that's precedent to you for what we were discussing earlier. Browns Pro Bowl tight end David Njoku is feared to have suffered a high ankle sprain in today's loss against the Cowboys. He'll have a test on Monday to confirm.
Oh, so annoying.
Rakestraw's coming in.
Carlton says Ashwood. Left tackle AJ Akuri, Michigan State, 2 years NFL experience, have played against Hutch before.
Yes. Probably.
No, they wouldn't have. Would they have crossed over?
AJ Akuri and
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah, because he was 2022 draft, and that's when Hutch was selected second overall. So they would have faced each other in the Michigan and MSU game that year, wasn't that previous year?
Or presumably in the next few years before that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm worried about Arnold. We can't afford him to go down for any length of time, really.
Since tackles for loss became officially recorded in 1994, only one Lions player has produced 10-plus tackles and 3 TFLs in a season opening game. Alex Anzalone today. This marks only the 8th time an NFL player has logged this stat line in a Week 1 game since 1994.
All right. Are the Lions up enough here? I don't think so yet. Ooh, Bears-Texans on Sunday night next week. That's going to be fun. Watch Stroud tear Williams a new one. Right, here we go. From the 15. Stafford under centre this time. Handoff on a sweep to Kupp. Good tackle. Good tackle by Brian Branch and Ennis Rakestraw. Arnold walked off under his own power, but slowly, according to the commentators. He's got his helmet off, and he doesn't look particularly happy, although he's kind of manoeuvring okay out there. 2nd down and 9. Okay, here we go. From the 14 now. Stafford in pistol once again. Changing the play. Kupp moves from right to left, and Stafford now asks for it and gets it and hands it off. And tackle for a gain of about 3 is 3rd down and 6. And the Rams must have a touchdown on this drive now.
Arnold's coming back in. Just so there you go.
There we go. Perfect. 3rd and 6. 4 minutes to go. Third and 6. Can the Lions get off the field here? Giving up a field goal would be a massive win. At the 11. I mean, giving up a field goal would not be good for my bet, but never mind. Stafford drops back, looks to the end zone towards Cooper Kupp, and he's asking for a flag, and there is a flag. Really?
Same DPI.
Surely not. Against Carlton Davis. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. And it's not really interfering, but you can't get your hand up there. That's too aggressive by Carlton Davis. And it's 1st down and goal. From the 2-yard line now. 1st down and goal. Stafford under centre. 3 wide receivers to the left. And now 1 in motion to the right. And Stafford hands it off. And Kyron Williams touchdown Rams. The Lions fans are not happy. It's a weak penalty, but it is a legit one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely in.
It's fine.
Well, you say it's fine. It's not fine if we cough the ball up because we can't stop their drives unless it's a blooming 4th down. Here's a PAT coming for Josh Carty. Snaps good, holds good, and the PAT is through 17-10. Long drives for the Rams. Ryan McCluskey commenting that the game's going very quickly. You say that, Mr. McCluskey, but it's 3:20 in the morning, and we're still in the 3rd quarter.
Yep.
Ken Button says, Jahmyr run deep, St. Brown underneath him. I mean, sounds like a good plan any day of the week.
Yeah. Like a concept.
Give me Khalif Raymond, baby. Give me Khalif. Oh, it's warm in here. 3:33 to go in the 3rd. So the Rams' drives so far in this game, 3 and out, 13 play field goal, 12 play turnover on downs, 9 play interception in the end zone, 3 play punt, 11 play touchdown. So basically, almost all of their they've had 5 drives. 2 of them have been 3 and outs, and then 3 of them have either been ended by 4 of them. I can't count. 6 drives, whatever. Field goal, downs, interception, touchdown. They've all been over 10 plays. No, They haven't. The interception was 9 plays. 9 plays or greater. And yet, what's their longest play? Their longest play is still 21 yards to Cooper Kupp. Oh. I can't believe that Saint has been so quiet.
Yeah, it's weird. We say that and then he'll pop up with like a 20-yard touchdown later.
Hope so. And Jameson Williams along with 52 yards today. Gotta love it. Ados still says, seriously, I've never seen St. Brown shut down like this. What is going on? Is he being doubled? If so, why isn't a porter open? Rams have been just good in coverage, generally speaking. Ken said, I'm not sure why they don't call these holds. I think they're just missing them. I don't know what it is about Hutch, but they just don't call it. Here goes the kickoff. It is long and out the end zone for a touchback. Here goes Jared Goff under center this time. Fullbacks in, number 33 is Vaki.
Yeah.
And Goff, fake handoff to Gibbs. Check down to Gibbs now, who slips, but he still gains himself 2 yards before he goes down, 2nd down and 8. The turf is a bit slippy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not slippy like Brazil's slippy, but we've seen a few players lose their footing today. Marcus says, I think you're right in that Hutchinson isn't selling the holes, but he is appealing for them. And what else can he do? Another fullback play coming in here. Goff toss play to Gibbs, who gets the edge, but only gets 3. 3rd down and 5, and the Lions are risking giving the ball back here. Third down coming up. 2:45 to go in the third. All right. In shotgun with Gibbs alongside him. Trying to get him offside, but couldn't get it. Goff now changing the play. 2 seconds to get this off. Takes the snap. Well protected. Goff throws, and it's short of the line to gain. Sam Laporta for a gain of 4. It's 4th down and 1. And the Lions are punting. Well done by the Rams.
Yeah, just crashed right into it. And as soon as they saw the play.
Oh dear for the Lions. At their own 39, they daren't risk a fake here, I think. Snap away to Fox, who does punt. And a good one again. And bounces up. Oh! And the Rams player went to cover it, and that was almost a big mistake by Kyron Williams.
Yeah. Oh, Hatton's getting in there, getting chirpy with Williams. Love to see it.
All right, so Rams have the ball back down 7. Chance here. Big chance for the Rams now.
Yeah. They have a chance for the next minute and 31, and then it's all done for them.
Hope so. Not long left in this one. Just 16 and a half minutes. Bob O'Land says Fox is a straight up dog. Yes, sir. But can the Lions get this done now? Can I even take a profit on my bet? No, I can't. Down to 30 quid now.
Eesh.
I think we can still get there. We know that Dan Campbell is not going to take mercy on people either, so... Rams' defense has been much better than expected in this game.
Definitely.
Mark B says, looks like the genius boy, Ben Johnson, is up to his overthinking again. I mean, frankly, I think this is several matters. Game 1, which is always tough. It's hard to unload your full playbook week 1 because you build things in during the year. You don't have any scouting that you can do on a team because they haven't taken any reps in the off-season. So if they've built anything in, you can't expect any of that. And I don't think we've seen anything funky from Ben Johnson, to be honest. The touchdown we had from Jahmyr was just a simple double move go. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. So, if anything, I think our offense has been a little bit vanilla.
The funkiest thing we've seen is that split back look with Varkey and Gibbs.
Mm.
But that's the thing as well, is obviously some of this we're doing now is to set up stuff later in the season. So obviously the famous example of that is obviously the bringing Saul in motion as a lead blocker and some runs, and then it leads to the Minnesota play.
All right. 17-10 Detroit, 1:31 to go in the third. Rams take over on their own 16-yard line. Bunch formation to the right near the offensive line. That's a full start, no? Oh!
Sit down!
Kyron Williams hammered in the backfield by Brian Branch.
Becky? Was it? Oh.
Brian Branch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice for Taron Williams. But
yeah.
Second down and 12 from the 14 this time. Come on, Hutch. Goff throws off. Stafford throws off his back foot, and a really nice move by the Rams. And getting upfield, he's got a bit of room. Johnson, get him down. Eventually, it's Malcolm Rodriguez with the tackle at the 20-yard line of the Lions. Talk about flipping the game on its head. 63-yard play. That is the sort of play the Lions have been avoiding all game. When you say about secondary, that is what we've been avoiding all game. But that is Carlton Davis over pursuing, and a lovely move by the Rams. The whole game feels different now, from 2nd and 12 to 1st down and 10 in the red zone. Big opportunity here for the Rams to put the cat amongst the pigeons. 2 seconds to go in this quarter, and that is the end of the third. Oh boy, this is fun, isn't it? Oh my God. Right.
Good news is it's end of the third quarter now.
We are not taking advantage of their O-line or Stafford. I would say Stafford is doing very well to
mask the deficiencies.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm just updating Statbook. Give me a second. Getting there. Okay. I think I'm there. So here are your third quarter stats. Matthew Stafford, 23 of 34 for 228 and an interception. Kyron Williams, 12 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. And Tyler Johnson is the leader now for receiving yards, 4 of 5 for 66 for the Lions, who are still ahead 17-10. Jared Goff, 11 of 15 for 135 and a touchdown. David Montgomery, 12 for 46. He seems to have gone away since the first half. And Jameson Williams, 3 of 5 for 89 and a touchdown. Ash, this game has kind of been flipped on its head.
Yeah, third quarter strikes back yet again. But it's just momentary things like that last play. If Davis doesn't over-pursue and keeps his foot in, that wouldn't have happened. And I hate to be harsh on the guy because, again, he is playing safety, which he's not really used to. But other than the TFLs, it's kind of been a bit, and to like the 2 PBUs he's had, been a bit rough for Branch at safety. If he's not making a really good play, it's looking a bit rough. So that one there, his pursuit angle was just all off to the point where Rodrigo ran past him and had a better pursuit angle from linebacker than Branch had at safety.
15 minutes to go, and the Lions have been actually pretty good in the red zone so far. Obviously giving up a rushing touchdown, but nothing through the air. And they do have a pick in the end zone, but can the Lions hold up here? 1st down and 10 at the 20. Here we go. Sorry, at the 23. Stafford changing the play, and the Lions fans are loud. Of course they are. Kupp in motion, and the snaps away, looks towards Kupp, throws, and gains himself about 5 yards before being tackled. It's 2nd and 5. Now in the red zone. Can they convert in the red zone? They went 0 for 3 in the playoff game against Detroit in the playoffs in the red zone. They are 1 for 4 today. 1 for 3?
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Stafford under center this time. Play action coming. Stafford takes a snap, and it is a play action. Looking deep, looking to the left, throwing with... Oh, what a play by Terrion Arnold, but it's called... It is called pass interference. It was a really good play on the ball, but he pushed off. It is pass interference for sure. First down and goal from the 1. It is a totally legit call. It's not a good play by Arnold, and he's holding him for dear life as well. It's a bad play. He stopped the touchdown, but
Twitter doesn't agree with you.
Well, Twitter can suck a neg.
I'll tell Eric and Chris you said that.
Kyron Williams is stuffed. Who doesn't agree with me?
Eric and Chris.
Well, I would submit to them that they are more biased than they think they are. He was holding him before the ball was thrown, so at least it's a holding call. And then it's not a bang-bang play. He's holding his arm before the ball gets there. Way before. Second down and goal from the half-yard line.
That's just a good play design.
Stafford, lovely jet sweep for a walk-in touchdown. Jordan Whittington and a PAT will... Oh, there's a flag.
Not be coming because there's a holding. They finally fucking called a holding on Hutch.
Yeah! Come on. 10-yard penalty makes it second down and 10 or 11.
There we go. Now he's selling it.
Oh, it's face mask. It should have been 15.
Yeah.
It's only been 10, but it should be 15. Oh my god. Only called holding, so it's only a 10-yarder. Second and goal from the 11. Stafford in the pistol again. Can Detroit hold? Hands this one off to Kyron Williams and runs up the middle for a gain of 3. Third down and goal from the 8.
Twitter's agreeing you should have been a face mask.
I mean, well, I'm only going off what the commentators are saying anyway. I'm not.
Well, I mean, you could see it. You could clearly see it, but
when the holding's on the face mask, it's a face mask. Just saying. Third down and goal from the 8, and they must have this. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Stafford fuck off with the fucking flags, you bastards!
Stafford with a throw up to Kupp and incomplete flag. I think it'll be holding on the Rams.
Yeah.
It is holding on the Rams. I've got a good eye. This was also on Hutchinson. Do you take this?
Nah, decline it. Make him kick the field goal.
Penalties declined, 4th down and 8 from the 8. I would be tempted to accept it. It's on Hutchinson again. Our Courier. Well done, Hutch. Carty's coming on to kick this. Ados Stills quoting the well-known Foreigner song, I want to know what holding is. Let's Go Lions rings out around the stadium. 26-yard attempt coming up here.
Come on, Mason Crosby. Your spirit is still here.
Skibbity Queef says, where is Amon-Ra St. Brown? Adds, great name. Well done. Here's Joshua Carty. For the field goal from 26. Snaps good, holds good. Perfect. 17-13, a tight game here. Now, the way the game has been going, I don't think the Lions can afford to give the ball back. Although the defense has been doing better than previous years, the Rams are still putting these drives together.
Yeah. Admittedly, they were being helped by known calls on holdings and refs flagging Arnold for not looking at the receiver right and trying to make a play on the ball and the hand, but just getting a bit too early. But yeah, if again held them to 3-way, it could have very easily been 7 to positive, and we're out of the third quarter now, so hopefully the play calling will pick the fuck back up.
Just reading some of Twitter just to see any of the stuff that you were just talking about, but can't see anything particularly.
So it was where is it? So Justin Rogers 2 minutes ago. Terry Arnold learning an NFL officials flag defensive backs for looking at receivers wrong while running a route. It's a tough adjustment for college corners, learning to rely far more heavily on their footwork.
I mean, the thing is, they don't get flagged for looking. They get flagged for contact while not looking. And there was not just contact, but there was stopping the arm trying to get to the ball. It's the textbook way that penalty is called. I don't know what people are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me a bit annoyed when there's this disingenuous way of looking at the game. Because quite often there are weak penalties called like that, but he literally stopped him making a play on the ball. Bobo Land says, get her done. Marcus says, we need a long drive, which is what we were doing really well in the first half, was that the Rams were driving, but we were driving too, and we've stopped doing that in this second half so far. Freeland says, but they are putting drives together. Are they? Fucking refs are keeping them in game. Agree, but, you know, if you want to swear, by the way, feel free to swear. This is a pro-swearing channel. We are Lions fans after all. Independent Aquaman says, come on, Lions, certain plays to win a certain way, lol. Feels weird cheering for your team to only win certain ways instead of being content with winning overall, lol. I will take winning anyway, any which way. As the kickoff is away, deep and touchback. Dan Pask says bollocks in the only way that a limey can. Ken Button says Gibbs needs to bust one. Yes, and then he needs to score.
Mine went the exact same place mine did.
Yeah. He knew what he did. Okay, Lions at the 30. And handoff to Gibbs. No gain on that one. Second down and 10. Ken Button says Monty hurt, ? We have not seen any of David Montgomery this half, I don't think.
They're right in the hot hand.
Adostil said if our D didn't stop a fourth down conversion and get the INT, they might be up 2 points with 2 field goals. Or they might be just up a lot with touchdowns. Second down and 10 for the Lions.
A whole lot of something.
That is a false start. Second down and 15 coming up here for the Lions. Poor Frank forgot he had the ball in hand. This is something we can't afford. Second down and 15. Plenty of time still in this game, but Lions need to start rolling forward rather than backward. Goff looking left and throwing quickly to Sam Laporta for a gain of 7. 9, 3rd and 6. Marcus Davenport getting some work on the sideline. And here comes the Lions on 3rd down again. 3rd and 6
Vanilla
from
Vic!
the 34.
Vanilla Vic!
Goff looking deep. Coming forward. Can he beat the man to the sideline? He can for a first down. I think you must be several seconds ahead of me now.
I'm pausing.
Probably 2 seconds, maybe. I don't know. First down and 10 for the Lions. What a run by Jared Goff. And he's not the most mobile guy, but he can do it. And he outruns a linebacker here to the edge. Fair play to him. Well done, Jared. Here comes the Lions then, under centre at the 41. Goff with Gibbs in the backfield. Play action. Goff hit late. Jameson Williams on a crosser. Plenty of room. Jameson Williams goes out of bounds. Avoids contact. First down and 10.
I believe that takes Joe over 100.
Mark LeBay says Vanilla Vic.
Yeah.
Lol. Love it. Ice Goffy. That is roughing the passer. It's roughing the passer.
I'm not surprised it wasn't caught. I was about to say after what happened with the Seattle game last year, but
All right, lots of movement in the backfield here with a fullback now in play, and Goff hands this one off. Hesse pulls, lots of room there, and a good run. 7-yard gain for Jahmyr Gibbs, and second down and 3. Marcus said we just need to get to the 50 for a field goal with Bates. And Ken Button says, Brown must be hurt, guys. I don't think he is.
I think he's just getting locked up.
Yeah.
But that's the good thing is before, when our middle weapons, including Laporta in this, because Laporta's only had like 3 catches, when they're getting locked up before, we would just shut down. Now we've had JMO step up with 116 receiving yards. And the ground game's doing just enough to keep the chains moving.
Empty formation. That is a false start on the Lions. Going back 5 yards here.
Frank.
Yeah, I still think somehow you're ahead of me. I don't know why. Bloody streams changing in pace somehow.
Yeah.
9:15 to go in this game. Second down and 8 for the Lions. Need to get to the 22 for a new set of downs. Goff in shotgun. Changing the play. Takes the snap. Looks right. Pressure in the middle. Throws down the middle. That is a pick. John Johnson with the pick. Let's have a look at this.
Just try to fire it into St. Brown. And
I'm not sure that's caught.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's caught. He had the hand underneath. Even though the ball was moving, the hand was underneath. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think from the other side you had a better angle. This is the best angle right here. Ball is moving around. That's not caught right there, but the hand
just saves it.
I think if it's not called an interception on the field, it would stick as not an interception. But because it's called an interception on the field, I think that's going to stand as called. Final answer. Oh, boy. The call has been confirmed. 1st and 10 Rams. Oh, fuck. There's enough time in this game that there must be another possession for the Lions, but man. The Lions fans feel aggrieved about this. Oh, Amon-Ra is in trouble here. Right, from the 20 for the Rams. 9:09 to go. Snap is away. 2-step drop looking left and throws, and that is a nice throw to Cooper Kupp for 7. Second down and 3. Marcus says, are we choking? Hard to say, maybe. Here comes Staff again. From the 27. Two-step drop looking over the middle. Now goes to the right-hand side. Colby Parkinson with a 2-yard gain. And it's 3rd down and 1. Chance for the Lions here. They only need 1 yard. The temptation, I think, well, for the Rams, we're going to go deep here.
Yeah.
Will the Lions risk trying to stop the first down here for the deep one? 3rd and 1. 8 minutes to go. From the 29. Stafford in pistol. Takes a snap. Looks for a quick one to the left. And now comes forward for a bullet. And a catch to the 42. 1st down and 10. Tyler Johnson's had himself a career day. Stafford threw this very low. Takes a snap quickly and throws to the left to Cooper Kupp. And that is a nice tackle for a loss by Terry and Arnold. I think they'll call it no gain officially. 2nd down and 10. Second and 10. 7 minutes to go. Lions up by 4. 3:52 a.m. here in the UK. From the 42 of the Rams. Pistol with the wide receivers and all the receivers now to the right-hand side. Stafford drops back 2 yards, throws over the middle, and a nice catch. It's going to be 3rd down and a half-yard to Marcus Robinson. Third and 1. 6.5 to go. Stafford hands it off, and Kyron Williams does get himself a yard. 1st down and 10. Lions in trouble. Lions in big trouble. Now, Courier says, I'm not looking forward to work at 8:30. I'm fortunate that I'm able to defer my start time until 10 a.m., which is only 6 hours away. $5:50 to go. On the Lions side of the field now at the 47.5. Stafford takes a snap and fake handoff. Throws, and that looked like that was incomplete. They say that was a catch by Cooper Kupp, but I don't think it was. Oh, it was. What a lovely catch. And Williams with a quick rush up the middle for 5. They're almost in the red zone again. Beautiful catch by Cooper Kupp. Proving exactly who he is. 5 minutes to go in this game. 17-13, but they need a touchdown. Field goal will not do. From the 22. In pistol. Stafford. 3-step drop. Oh, under pressure, Jesus. But he managed to duffel pump and throws. And DeMarcus Robinson touches out at the 9-yard line. 1st down and goal. From there, Marcus Davenport needed to hit him there and needed to hit him hard.
How do you get juked out by Stafford, man? Jesus.
I guess he tried to get up to block the throw, which he did, but it gave up the opportunity to hit him. First down and goal from the 9. Looking for the first lead in this half for the Rams. And fake handoff, quick throw to the outside, touchdown Rams. Cooper Kupp.
Jesus. I was about to say, so I didn't know Stafford went to Turkey on during the off season.
I don't understand.
The veneers.
Yes. Terry and Arnold just didn't, or they said Carlton Davis then. But...
It was Arnold, just didn't get there in time. Right, Form 30. This has got to be the last
Rams play of the game. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Here comes Josh Carty with the field goal, with a PAT, and it's good. 20-17. Could be looking at an absolute disaster, Ash, in what can only be called overtime.
Yeah.
For us, would be an absolute disaster for me, personally. Stafford's first passing touchdown of the season. Oh, they only have 78 yards rushing. Cooper Kupp goes back into the lead in receiving with 105 yards and a touchdown. 13 catches for him now.
They've just been force feeding him.
Yeah, they really have. It's all on Goff.
Yeah.
This is when the Lions have really stood up in recent years. It's this 4-minute offense. Hey to Miss Harley Quinn. Hope you're doing well. We have been better.
Yeah.
Lions have 4.5 minutes and all 3 timeouts. I love how lots of Lions fans are not confident in this, but all of the evidence the Lions have put on tape in the last season and a half, 2 seasons, have been that they can do it in this position.
Yeah. It's not so much I'm not confident, it's just some of what I've seen on both sides of the ball there's some cause for concern in technique, let's say, like not wrapping up tackles and such on defense.
Yeah. Nate Custard says first half was good, not happy with the second half so far. I agree. Marcus says, why doesn't Anthony do the live? And the answer to that is basically he doesn't like it. He will come on like halftime sometimes, and he'll do it when Ash isn't here, for example. But he likes doing it on Twitter and reacting to people on there and stimulating conversation. That's his thing. That's what he likes to do. So.
That's what it's a Carlton Davis.
Right, can the Lions pull this out? 20-17, and they're going to start from the 30. With 3 timeouts, this is not the ball game right here if the Lions go 3 and out, but the way the Rams have driven all game, Lions have managed to get 2 3 and outs, but every other drive has been super long. First down and 10 for the Lions from the 30. Takes a snap, 1-step drop, quick throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown for a catch and a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. 4:26 to go, 2nd and 5 from the 35 of Detroit. Goff, play action. Oh, Goff did really well to get rid of that ball. Kobe Durant from the corner blitz hit Goff as he was throwing, went incomplete. 4:22, Lions lucky to keep hold of the ball there. Laporta did well to hold off Verse as long as he did there. 3rd and 5, Lions desperate here. Monty's in the game. Could be a run. No, Goff looks left, under pressure, throws, picked!
Fuck off.
No. He dropped it.
Monty's been in has been in for the whole drive, I think.
Kobe Durant drops the ball game. Lions are going to punt away, though. Yikes, Jared. 4th and 5, and it doesn't really matter how good this punt is, because the Lions may not get the ball back here. Jack Fox with the punt. And a good one. Again, fair caught at the 11 by Kyron Wilson. No, that's the snooker player. Kyron Williams. I've been wanting to do that all game. Say Kyron Wilson. Bloody hell. He gives a good snooker. Right, the defense needs to sell out here for everything. Ken Button says, well, it's not over, but we need a 3 and out. It's only a 3-point game. Even a field goal for the Rams doesn't end things, but there's very few circumstances where the Rams can drive into field goal range and not have sewn up the game. Adostil says Ben Johnson is a fraud, and Adostil, I think that comment is fraudulent. You don't change your opinion of the last 2 years based on one game. It's just week 1. Miss Harley Quinn says mile marker true, but we will. It's exciting. In regard to Detroit dominating. That's a long way to go. I talked to Ant and I said, if the Lions lose this game, is it a disaster? He said yes, and I vehemently disagreed. I could see this happening, unfortunately, but with the offensive line losses, it would be unfortunate if it happened this way. The doctor said, technically, though, I did call out Ben repeatedly last year too. Okay. I think you will be on your own on that, though, in the majority. Offensive coordinators, generally speaking, aren't good around the league. And he has shown himself to be an upper-tier guy, even if he's not perfect, and he definitely isn't. Wizard of War says a pick 6 would be nice. Yes, sir, it would. Oh, it's not been the worst week 1, but it's not been fantastic. I mean, the Packers losing has really given us a lifeline here if we do drop this one, but it would put the Vikings atop the NFC North alongside the Bears, which would suck.
Yeah, massively. Oh.
Here come the Rams from the 11-yard line. They're probably going to rush the ball here, try and kill clock. 4:10. And Stafford's going to throw. And over the middle to Cooper Kupp for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. I guess they figure they can't run the ball even in this situation. 2nd and 6. Less than 4 minutes left. Lions fans need to get loud and disrupt what's going on here. 8 seconds to get this play off for Stafford. Stafford isn't going to run the ball again. He's going to throw over the middle, and that is incomplete. Good coverage by Carlton Davis. No flags. And the clock stops. Huge play. Huge play coming. Stafford throwing off his back foot, and Onzarike hit Stafford in the ankles. And Stafford calling for a flag. I think Onzarike was pushed into that a little bit, which is why it wasn't called. Stafford comes out in shotgun at the 16-yard line. Lions are coming with pressure by the look of it here. But they only bring 4. Pressure in his face. Oh! Caught. And it is a first down. I thought that he'd come back far enough, but he hasn't come back far enough.
How did he get that out?
I don't know how Stafford got this throw out because Davenport was bearing down on him here. What a hit by Davenport on Stafford. And if Branch hadn't actually engaged the tackle there, he would have run out of bounds behind the line to gain, but he made the tackle, and that stopped forward progress. 2:44 to go. Stafford 1st and 10 from the 22. Lions now desperate. Stafford hands this one off, and Kyron Williams goes down after a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13, and the Lions take a timeout with 2:30 to go. Fantastic throw by Matthew Stafford has elongated this drive. Great pressure by Marcus Davenport. Oh, 2 timeouts left for Detroit and 2nd down and 13. So what can the Lions do here? Is this now passing territory for the Rams? 2nd down and 13? If they go run, I think they're committing to punting the ball. Yeah. I don't see the Lions giving up a first down on the ground here.
The good news for them is that Staff's used to throwing short to replace a run game. So
true. 2nd and 12. Stafford in shotgun. And it's a false start. Huge. Huge for the Lions. McClendon, the right tackle, with a false start. He did shudder. 2nd and 17. Now the pressure is moving slightly towards the Rams. A first down may kill the game, but they've got to go 17 for it. Do you just run the ball here and take the timeouts off the board for the Lions? They are going to run the ball, but there's a bit of room. Malcolm gets there. Well done, Malcolm Rodriguez. And out of bounds as well. 3rd down.
Saves us a touchdown. Well, saves us a timeout. Yeah.
Wow. 3rd down and 10 after a gain of 7. And Stafford needs to throw this. And because they've kept a timeout in the back pocket, they need 2 first downs here now, the Rams. 3rd and 10. 2017 Rams. From the 21.5-yard line, need to get to the 31.5. Stafford coming forward. Float throw and incomplete. No flags, 4th down, and Stafford walks off the field head in hands. They are going to get a chance here, the Lions. A huge play, but now the Lions have to do something they've not done all half and sustain an offensive drive. Oh, punt was almost blocked. Raymond to return this one. Cuts up field, but stopped down by Jordan Whittington at the 31-yard line. Here comes Jared Goff.
Boys.
2:11 to go from the 31-yard line, and a delay handoff to Gibbs, and a gain of 5, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Second down and 4, 5?
I'd say 4 personally.
Mark LeBay says he was open, pressure on Stafford helped. I mean, one thing that we do know is that we have a kicker with a leg. Can we get to the 45-yard line and give Jake Bates a 62-yarder for a tie? I'm not saying that we want to resort to that. What I'm saying is, if we wanted to tie this game up, we can give ourselves a chance by not going very far from here. Oh, this is not the game I wanted us to have first up.
Same.
Stress.
It's not going to be fun on a rewatch. It's not going to be fun on a rewatch.
I mean, you say that, but it will be if we win, and it won't be if we lose. Oh, it's so warm in here, I can't even.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes to go. Lions are down by 3. Ash, what do you want to see in this final drive from the Lions stylistically?
Oh, it's tough. We've got 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
They're probably, honestly, if there was time to force feed the Porter, Amon Ra, and the running backs over the middle, now would be it, because they're probably going to try and protect the sidelines. And we've got those 2 timeouts, so we can do a couple of those plays, timeout. Hopefully that'll get us a bit closer. Just can't wait to see Quentin Lake's PFF grade, because it's going to be great, because Amon Ra's done nothing.
Yeah. Goff, 2nd and 5, over the middle, caught by Laporta into Rams territory, and a flag late as well. This could be on the Rams, defenseless receiver.
I got
helmet-to-helmet shot.
By
Cam Kitchens.
Fucking used to that, aren't I?
Laporta could be concussed with that hit. That's not good. Automatic first down puts the Lions in field goal range, which should tie the game should they take it. Wow, that's a bad hit. That's targeting college. Jesus Christ.
I think I can definitely remember at least one time Kitchens got chucked for targeting.
1:53 left. Lions.
What are you fucking laughing at?
Within the 35 now. At the 31, in fact. Goff looking right and checks it down to Gibbs for a screen with offensive lineman inbounds and down at the 22, correction. 2nd down and 2. Second down and 2.
And if it's I'm just to find some markers in the. I think if it is a fine, that's going to be pretty much all his game check because he's a UDFA. He's not getting paid that much.
Yeah. Second down and 2. 1:20 to go. Lions need a touchdown. Goff just taking the clock all the way down, looking to the left, going down the middle for a... Oh! Gibbs.
Just over.
Gibbs fell over, and it's now third down and 2. Wide open touchdown, and he got hit by the turf monster.
Oh, it's mine and Eric's favourite route as well. God damn it.
Oh, would have been a walk-in. Third down and 2. They just need to get a new set of downs here. Third down and 2. Goff. Pitch play to Gibbs. Got a bit of room. And he does get the first down. He goes out of bounds, but it is a first down. 1 minute to go. First down and 10. Thank God for that, because that looked like it was going to get blown up. Oh, Chris Collinsworth said the same as me. Excellent. It's when you know you're doing okay?
Yeah.
Well done, Gibby. I think he's out. I think he's out of bounds there. Okay, they're saying that it's probably going to change to a 10-second runoff here because it looked like his forearm came down in bounds. This should just be an automatic call from upstairs imposed on the refs on the field rather than having the refs check this. It just takes too long.
Yeah.
They haven't done a runoff here. .52 seconds now on the clock after a 10-second runoff. No coach has asked for a timeout to avoid the runoff. Von Roker says, what's happened to Aaron Ra? He's just been shut down by a very good nickelback, that's all. Yeah. Right, from the 19-yard line, Goff. Running clock. Goff. Over the middle. Oh, Amon Ra slipped as well. Second down and 10. This is our home turf. We should not be losing our footing indoors. There is no, there's no dew. It's a temperature-controlled environment. Oh my God, what's happening?
Cardiac cats.
38 seconds left. Second down and 10 from the 19. Goff looking left. Now over the middle to Jameson Williams. And he went the wrong way. And I think the Lions should take a timeout now. But they're not. They're going still. Why are we still running this clock? Third down and 5. We should not be running this clock. 23 seconds left and we call timeout. Oh, I mean, the clock management really doesn't matter here because if we don't get the touchdown, it's all over. And there's not many circumstances where we get a second chance here. But if we get a new set of downs, if we use all the timeouts up too quickly, then we're in trouble in a different way. So I don't think it massively matters, but it's just third down and 5. 2 shots here for 1 shot here for the Lions because you take a field goal in this circumstance if you don't get it. So this is last chance, Ash.
Stop, you know I'm nervous already.
Oh, I don't want overtime.
Or do I? Right, this is 420.
Lions can get a first down here. 3rd and 5 from the 14. Goff. 2-step drop. Goff checks it down and it's incomplete to Gibbs. 4th and 5, and it's now going to be a field goal. Jake Bates to tie the game. Oh my God, please. Not confident about this at all. Please. Jake Bates, here it comes. Snapped bad, hold is good, and the field goal is through. 17 seconds to go, tie game. Oh, here we go, Ash. We've got to put up with more time. As much as I am not against having more time generally in games, I've got work. I mean, Jake Bates has answered all of his critics in a proper game tonight.
Yeah.
Stafford has all 3 timeouts in 17 seconds. Is it underrated that they have a chance to score a field goal here?
I was trying not to say it.
Jake Bates with the kickoff here. You should not bring them out to the 40. Bring them out to the 30. The 40 is too close. Just kick it out the end zone.
Fuck, he did.
17 seconds to go. Does Stafford just take OT? If Stafford goes for the field goal here, and it's the sort of person he is, he risks losing the game altogether.
Ooh, excuse me.
Looks like they're going for this. Here comes Matthew Stafford and the Rams from the 30. They need to... Oh, they've gone quick. They've tried to catch him, and Stafford goes deep. Carlton Davis should have picked it off. Carlton Davis should have picked it off. And Davis is hurt. If Davis had picked that off, would the Lions have been in field goal range? No, it would have been at their own 45, but they would have had a chance. He came down on his head. He did slip.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, saying Dan saying he wants to get charged a timeout for the injury.
But that doesn't work on defense, does it, when it's a tie game? I don't think. So there's 11 seconds left, and all you need is 1 second to make the kick. So Carlton can't be in for this play.
They're going to target Rakestraw, aren't they? They're just going to run it at him.
Looking at that throw when Stafford made it, I saw all awful things then because it just looked like the right throw. Beating cover 2.
And we do play cover 2 down there a lot.
Carty's got a big leg, hasn't he?
Reasonably. Not like Bates level.
But still, like 55 plus is possible.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. They need 30 yards here to make that possible. Lions selling out to stop that sort of play. But they're also bringing pressure. Stafford dropping fairly deep. Pressure. Stafford sacked by Hutch. Hutch gets on the board, and that's going to be OT. It's the end of regulation, and here's your scoreboard. 20 each. Stafford is 34 of 49 for 317, a touchdown and a pick. Kyron Williams leads them, 18 carries for 50 yards and a touchdown, and Cooper Kupp 14 of 20 for 110 and a touchdown. For the Lions, Jared Goff has 17 for 27, 207 and a touchdown. David Montgomery 12 of 46, and Jameson Williams 5 of 9 for 121 and a touchdown. Other touchdowns by Jahmyr Gibbs, 10 carries for 37 yards and a touchdown. Ash, I'm going to have to leave you, man, for about 2 seconds because I'm bursting, so I'll see you in a moment.
Guys. I am getting bad feelings about this. Thank fucking God we won the toss. I don't need to have the fucking bad feelings anymore. Oh, I was having flashbacks to fucking Seattle last year when we didn't win the toss and we just fucking lost it. We've won the toss to getting the ball. Please, Jared Goff, if there's ever a fucking time to nut up and shut up and fucking play well, it is now. Oh, but the new overtime rules. We need to score a touchdown here. I don't need to call in sick. Like, I've got the day off. And Matt can just defer till his start-up times. But even then, he'll start in like 5.5 hours. Like, I've done it. I've done the Jags preseason game last year. I streamed the first half with Matt, then went to bed, got up 2 hours later, went and worked. So it is what it is, but just needs to take a breath, compose himself, drive his life. It does feel like a playoff game because number one, this is a playoff caliber team. As much as I played them last year. Well, Matt's not here, I could probably say it. This is why I've been calling for an X receiver, because at the very least it draws coverage away from the middle. But instead, we have fucking Tom Kennedy.
What happened?
Oh no, I'm just we've got the ball. Won the toss, got the ball, which is good because I was having flashbacks to Seattle last year.
Yes, so the advantage in the new playoff system is to be on defense first. But given how our defense have played, you probably want to put the onus on them.
Yeah.
Oh man, this has been rough. They have outgained us in yards by 94. Same amount of sacks. We've punted once more. There's been the same number of interceptions and turnovers. It's been a fairly even game, really.
Yeah. But I was just saying as well, this is why I've been called, because this is why I've been calling for an extra receiver for so long. Because, yeah, Jamo stepped up, but there's no one to draw coverage away from Amon-Ra. Just need that big physical guy that they'd have to focus on.
The problem with us taking the ball here and how our offense has been is if we get stymied and we're tempted to punt in a 4th down, we haven't been able to stop them and all they need is a field goal. Whereas if they go first, if they score a touchdown, you get the 4th down to go, which is why I kind of like, even in our position and our defense not doing very well, I kind of like saying we'll defer in OT. Where a touchdown doesn't end the game, you want to be on defense first. Here come the Lions regardless from the 30. Goff hands it. Oh, it's a reverse to Khalif Raymond. And Raymond gets himself 11, 12 yards and a first down.
Yeah.
Lovely play. Where's that trickery been? Love that.
Same.
Love that. First and 10 again. 9:35 to go in OT. Goff under center this time. From the 41 of Detroit. Lots of moving parts for Detroit. In I formation, Goff snaps the ball and hands this one off this time with Hesse at fullback. Lots of room for Montgomery. He's going to break free. And Amon-Ra didn't get the block, but all the way down to the Rams side of the field. 21-yard gain for Montgomery. SW Line says touchdown does end the game. Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, you want the ball then. Sorry. Why? I must have been thinking college rules. I don't know why. Panay was celebrating a touchdown early. We're now at the 37-yard line of the Rams. 8:45 to go. I thought both teams get a chance to possess the ball, no matter what.
Nah.
Montgomery again. Oh, breaks clear.
He's bowling, but he's activated bowling ball mode.
9-yard gain for Monty. 2nd down and 1.
I'm liking this pissed off Monty.
Oh, Teppo said playoffs, it's different.
Yeah.
The rules shouldn't change whether it's regular season or playoffs. That's stupid. Well done, David Montgomery. But this is what we should have been doing all second half, and we weren't doing it. Yeah. Where did David go? Right, we are at the 28-yard line now. 2nd down and 1. Amon-Ra in motion left to right. Goff. He's going to throw and checks it down to Gibbs in space and out of bounds at the 19-yard line of the Rams.
Oh,
not ball. Before he's taken out one of the staff members. 1st down and 10. $7:45 to go. 1st and 10. 2020 game in OT. But G Wack says, "Let's go Lions."
Yeah.
Please. At the 18-yard line. Lots of moving players again. Need to get them all set. 5 seconds to get this play off. Jared Goff. Right in motion. And Gibbs running up the middle to the 15-yard line. Gain of about 3.5. 2nd down and 6 or 7.
We need to go off play action off these tight end motions.
Yeah.
So I think every single time we motion a tight end, it's a run.
2nd and 7, 7 minutes to go.
Second option. I want us to score a touchdown and then we can go to bed.
Yeah. Can the Lions punch this in? About a third of overtime is gone already from the 15-yard line. 2nd and 7. Goff in shotgun takes the ball and hands it off to David Montgomery up the middle. And he gets himself 6.5 yards. And it's just shy. 3rd and 1. 2 chances here for the Lions. I do not think they take a field goal here.
Can't, because if we do, they're just going to go and get a touchdown.
And the thing is, if you go for the 4th down, they're setting back at the 10, 5-yard line instead of coming out to the 30 if you kick it off. It's a massive difference. Right, from the 9-yard line, needing half a yard. Just sneak this. They've got loads of room. You've got loads of room for a sneak here. They run it up the middle for a first down. And get all the way. Get all the way to the 2. All the way to the 2.
That's to the 1. That's the 1.
It is the 1.
Once you've got to the 1.
First down and goal from the 1-yard line. This is
Ben
it.
Johnson, you had it.
Do not fumble the bag. Well done, David. And well done, offensive line. Excellent push. And well done, Khalif, for that block up front as well. From the 1-yard line then, here we go. Single back set. Timeout taken by the Rams. You've got 4 chances. You've got 4 chances from here.
I love that, Danny. That is a great shout. Goff to run it in, then go for ladder by or to McVeigh.
No. Suarez. Go full Suarez against who was it? Where he kissed his arm, his wrist, and then dove in front of the opposition manager.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it was after the biting scandals. Oh, God.
Here we go. First and goal for the Lions. Nothing funky, nothing weird. Solid here. 5:24 to win the game. Single back set with an extra offensive lineman and 2 tight ends. Right, Laporta in motion. Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Touchdown!
Yes! Thank fucking God.
The game is over.
My twist.
Oh, they left it late and they made us sweat. But the Lions have pulled this one out. Goff only passed the ball once in that drive. But it has ended, and it has ended with a hard-fought victory. Let's have a look at the scoreboard for a final time. Matthew Stafford, 34 of 49 for 317, a touchdown and interception. Kyron Williams, 18 carries for 50 yards and a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, amazing game for him, 14 of 20 for 110 and a touchdown. The Lions, Jared Goff, 18 of 28 for 217 and a touchdown. David Montgomery gets the winning score, 17 carries for 91 yards and a touchdown in a drive which was almost certainly his. And Jameson Williams with a big day, 5 of 9 for 121 and a touchdown. Lions walk out of OT 26-20 winners. Ash, how you feeling, mate?
So fucking elated right now. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't fucking pretty in the second half. But we fucking did it. 1-0. Stuff needs to be cleaned up, but we've got a week to do that now. And next week, it's to Tampa. Well, we've got Tampa, another rematch from last year's playoffs, and they looked good this week. So it's unfortunately, unless things go badly in the flag football world, I won't be here to cry.
For me, the way that the Lions held themselves out in that second half wasn't ideal on both sides of the ball, and yet the Rams were slowed down. They didn't score quickly, and what that did is it bought the Lions time. They got that field goal in the final drive before overtime, which was stressful. We could have won the game right there, but they did it, got the field goal, and then in overtime they did what the Lions do, which is when things get gritty, when things get tough, when it gets to the final drive of the game, they are the ones which finishes it off. So congratulations to the boys. I think that running the ball, you're fantastic. Passing the ball, I mean, only a couple of chunk plays to Jahmyr, and otherwise we were pretty poor overall, so there's a lot to work on. But at 1-0, we're rolling. We are rolling. All right, everybody, it is 4:40 in the morning here, so we are not going to chat too long because, well, I got work in 5 hours' time. So, guys, we're going to call it a night there. Ash, any final words before we go?
Thank fucking God and fuck the Bears.
Right, everyone, thank you for sticking with us at 4:40 in the morning. You are all troopers. Appreciate you all very, very much. Pray for me. Pray for all the UK guys going to work in the morning. Lions will want to know. And we roll on from here. Super Bowl or bust. Let's go, Lions. One pride.
One fucking pride.